Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
My booty hole's a little weird.
You got a booty tickle last night?
But my
You
finger.
guys are hypersexual.
There's nothing wrong being sexual.
No, but there's something wrong being hypersexual.
Sexual seduction.
You know what hypersexual means?
That means you're horny? I don't know. Tell me. Explain to me.
It just means that you think you're a nympho, basically, right?
I think about sex all the time.
Yeah.
Like a sex addict.
Yeah.
That's no.
You think about getting coger all the time?
No.
You do.
No.
You think about dick in your mouth all the time?
No, I just rubbing my booty hole and sniffing.
So scratch and sniff your booty hole.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You're an info. Marissa's definitely an info.
I guess.
Well, Marissa's just sex deprived.
I'll talk with it, you know.
I feel like I'm all talk, but when it actually in my face, then I'll do it.
Wait. Marissa, you do not want a man's asshole in your mouth.
I tried.
You don't trust me. You do not want a man's asshole in your mouth. You know how dirty that shit is.
No, it's gonna be clean.
She hasn't done
It has to
it
be
for
clean.
sure.
But they're not douching like the gay people are. So is it really that clean?
Yeah, when you're showered and you freaking, hopefully you put your finger in your
Most
asshole
men
and
don't even
clean it.
like cleaning their ass because they think it's
Dude,
gay.
I seen that actually the other day. Like they rinse through without even scrubbing their asshole.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I have a
like
loofah
rinse.
specifically for my ass.
Really?
Yes.
You
Okay.
get
Because I'm not gonna then use that on my face and my body after it's been in my
you
asshole.
get your hands and you put soap and you just, and
So
that's
how
it.
do you clean first? Like what do you clean?
What do you mean?
Like
I
what,
shampoo
what's your first
I do shampoo
like
first.
routine? Like what is your like
All right, so I get in
shower
there.
routine?
I get my hair. I get all wet. Pause. I get under the water and all that
Get
shit.
wet.
Make it feel good. Have the music blasting. Like I'm just reflecting for like a cool 5 minutes before I even start the actual shower, and then I get the shampoo going. That's like a minute, just scrubbing your head and shit, massaging your head.
How long do you take to take a shower?
I don't take quick showers. I'm in there for at least 20 minutes, 25.
Holy shit. Mine's like 2 minutes. Let's go.
I don't like that. I like to enjoy the water, bro. And then you get a lot of good thoughts in the shower. The water just hitting you.
I really like singing in the shower because it echoes. I'm like, oh my God, I sound like Rihanna.
So then after
Oh, good
shampoo,
thing you think.
after that shampoo, I get straight to the body wash. I use body wash. I use a bar soap.
I hate bar soap. It
I
does
don't
not
like
work.
body washing. It makes me feel like if I'm not clean, like it just
It
Body
depends.
wash?
If you're using like, a cheap one, of course you're going to feel like that. But
Yeah,
you're using
I feel
like
like
Dove
it's-
or Olay.
Ole.
Ole.
Let's go, the soccer team.
Nah, I like body wash, but I started using I like to use vegan products too though on my body.
Do you feel the difference, or do you think
Actually,
it's just like
yeah.
a mindset?
I
like
use it's vegan. It's not vegan. It's organic. It's Mr. Brown. I think it's called.
I like Mr. Brown's cool.
It's really like,
really
it's especially the
organic.
mint when you put it all over your body, especially in your balls and your booty hole. That shit tingles. Oh my God, it's fucking amazing.
I
like that mint where it's
Yes.
I like Mr. Dr. Teal's. Dr. Bronner's, I think it is.
I think it's Dr. Brown. I'm not sure.
Something like that. But I use that, and then I use that. I use the same thing on my ass, but it's the loofah. It's a different loofah.
I don't know. I just use my hands.
That's weird though, because your hand's not really scrubbing anything. It's not exfoliating your asshole.
Well, it depends what I don't know. I mean,
That's how my grandma used to do when you're little though, and then she goes like that when she's giving you a bath, and she's just wiping your butthole like she's swiping it, your ass crack. That's how grandmas do it.
wow. No.
I
use my hands.
I remember one time, RIP to my dad. He used one of the loofahs in my shower, and I'm like, and I got mad just because why you use the loofah? And he goes, well, you have two in there. I'm like, yeah, one's for my ass, one's for my body.
but it's still clean though, right?
It's so clean.
Nah.
I mean, unless you just like do it dry and it just like, sits there.
That's
I mean,
how
you
you
have
say
shit in
that.
it. It's
I don't
clean.
think it's clean.
Because I think before you even wash your booty, like you put water in it and it like cleans it out enough to get the,
A little particles out.
yeah.
That's true.
You should be fine.
That's true.
You're extra.
Like when you wash your towels, like how long does it take for you to wash your towels? Like is it one day?
Well, it depends if they have
2,
cum stains
3?
or not.
Oh, cum stains automatically a day. Like you have to wash that.
I just leave it there because I like
You
the
leave
crust
it
and
there?
Do you have a
sniff it
cum
later.
rag?
My dog
No.
actually, like he's been lately. I'm like, okay, you're getting your vitamin D.
You don't use a
He's
cum
like all
rag?
in my towel.
Marissa, you have a special rag for cum? Clean up cum?
You do?
No,
Yeah.
really?
I'm not gonna keep fucking up
It's
the
all
good
bleached.
towels.
It's all bleached.
That's some calories right there.
That's
Yeah,
like a
bro.
good, like,
That's
what is
weird.
it? A serum?
I don't even wash them. I just throw them away after they're used enough.
I just that's weird.
The only time you use a wet, warm one is like when you actually have sex. But if you're jerking off, it's just the
wet?
regular one that an old T-shirt or something.
That's fucking weird.
Like how the ladies put like the little
I mean,
hot rag on your.
No, hot rag definitely. When you're fucking, you definitely need a hot rag.
I've never tried a hot rag
That's
before.
weird.
Well,
I mean,
you never got up and got your man a hot rag, Marissa.
Hell no, they
That's
get a
why he
fucking
don't
towel.
appreciate you.
No, he's. Hey, if I get a towel, he's getting a fucking towel. If not his,
I don't know.
box,
This
if
is
not
weird
his
because usually when I have
boxers.
sex, I'm like, okay, I want to take a shower now because I want to feel clean after. You know, I mean,
I do it before. I have to.
Wait,
It's like a
okay,
must.
hold on. Let me ask you guys this: do you guys like being clean before sex? Like, you guys need a shower before sex, or you guys like they don't mind the musk?
I love the musk. I fucking love it. I fucking love it to death. I'm telling you, like, scratch and sniff all fucking day long. That's amazing.
Oh man, you like sweaty ball smell?
Fuck yeah.
Oh my gosh!
A lot of people hate that. I don't know why. It's like
what about you, Marissa?
No, I like to be clean.
Both
I
of
like
you
to
guys?
lick
smell
everything.
clean like fucking. What is
No,
it?
I like it clean out with the soap smell. Yeah,
Spring,
like,
fresh spring.
lift the leg up.
That's nasty. Ew. I'm sorry, but I think. Ugh, just
I have to. And then if we're all, honestly like over the weekend, we're tipsy or something, then that's when I just like,
But see, how is that fair when you're tipsy? Like, I don't go, fuck my pussy stink. Come and get it. Like, it should be like that's
Because the alcohol makes you like dirtier. It makes you more.
you know,
of
it
a
makes you
hypersexual.
more like wild.
Like, you're in the
you
moment,
still give
you're
a
just like, fuck
Like
it,
you think
like-
you're
Yeah.
a baddest bitch.
yeah.
That shit's hot though.
Probably pretty cool if you had the same energy.
I like when pussy's
When you're not
marinated for a
drinking.
day. Like overnight pussy,
it'd be
fire. Like when you wake up in the morning and just like, when she been at work all day, not like running and shit, but she been sitting down all day at work, and then she gets home like, yeah, like don't wash that off.
Hell no.
I mean, I see what you're saying because
Yeah.
I got with like
Because
I'm
she
a
was
guy,
that
I will
like
be
coochie sweat and this was moist and I like to
It's a nice little hot pocket.
yeah, I have to be clean.
You know what? Sorry, Marissa, but I think it's because you only had one guy. If you had a different guys, if you're a
Yeah.
slut, you wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he probably would have
I
like
think-
so many
Yeah, you
Maybe.
had so many
yeast infections and shit.
Yeah.
STDs, syphilis,
hemorrhoids,
gonorrhea,
all that.
Yeah.
Have you had an STD before?
I've never been burned.
You?
No, I hope not.
I'm asking you. We had one man.
I mean, I told you guys about my STD scare.
What the fuck?
Oh,
One of the episodes,
yeah.
right? Before the one we didn't drop.
I don't think you did.
I think you did.
I did. Remember, I thought it was like, I thought I had the first doctor told me I had syphilis.
What the
And that shit fucking scared me. Scared me.
Can your dick fall off?
That shit,
No,
I looked up Google images. Psh,
No, that's
that shit
after
was
not
crazy.
taking care of yourself. It starts, showing in your hands, and you start like this. I don't know, like
It's like
it just doesn't.
Yeah,
It's not cute.
it's deteriorating you. And but then the next opinion I got was from another doctor, and he was just like, the first thing he said was like, "Oh, it looks like a bad razor." I was just like, "Oh, please."
Well,
be.
I got syphilis. I went to Planned Parenthood.
You're lying.
Yeah. So how it happened is I was.
That's
drunk.
curable though.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind that I went to TJ and I had one of those crazy nights. I was single, obviously, and I just had random sex with some guy. And knowing me, I
What
freaked out.
the
This is
fuck?
what we're talking about. When you have
Was it
dreams,
good,
go get to
though?
STD. It was disappointing, but I was like, fuck it, I'm already here. So
Wow.
I went the next 2 days and I went to Planned
Syphilis.
Parenthood because I didn't want to go to my doctor because I was scared because doctor, I had unprotected sex and I just feel weird. So I went to Planned Parenthood, I got tested and 3 days later, it's like, you have to come in. I'm like, what happened? You have syphilis. Dude, I fucking
Did he
cried.
whisper?
What the
Or
fuck?
how
I
did
think
he
it-
like
but I
lay the
don't know-
paper? Did he turn the paper down and be like,
No, it
Look
was
at it.
her. It was she. And she's like, you have syphilis. And I was like, I started fucking crying. I'm like, what is that? What is that? Oh my God. I was scared.
And
I
then
was
you Google it
terrified.
and you're like
I
dead
Googled
within
it
3
and everything.
days?
I was like, oh my God. The pictures I saw, I was like, this is horrible. And I'm like, what do I do? Just take a penicillin shot and you'll be fine.
Really? That's all it takes to cure it?
Yeah. If you
Most-
get it on time, it's
oh,
Most
so you're
cure-
at stage 1.
Most cures for STDs is
penicillin shot.
penicillin.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So
So
it was
don't
like-
tell me I don't know if this is personal. If you could bleep it if you don't want to answer it over too much. You're not like HIV, like the positive but undetectable type shit,
Oh,
right?
I'm clean, boo.
Okay.
That's one of the things I was
It's
scared when I
fine.
was single. 5 years ago, I was just literally going to rampage, doing some really
Your
not
skunk
safe.
got shit.
I was paying for sex.
Damn.
Ooh.
It was hard.
How did you feel like a slutty bitch?
I think I was going a really hard time in my life that I was just doing crazy shit and I wanted to have sex.
And honestly, that's what part of sex life is about too. It's like being a dirty little whore.
You didn't watch Sex Life, huh?
He
I
did
already
it.
know what it is. I already know that it's a fantasy that you're stuck in a relationship and you want to have these fucking
Dirty
amazing sex and you
fantasies.
can't because you're in a relationship. No. So that's what I'm telling when someone put that on the text message, oh, we're just gonna talk about so and so. I was like, bitch, I already been in that life. You don't have
I've been there, done that. I
I've
need to watch
done that already.
freaking
That's
Netflix.
how I got
You know what's the good part about paying for sex though? You get to pick who you want, so you can pick any
Exactly.
hot person you want.
Exactly.
But then, like when the thought of like you're not really into this comes into your mind, like it kind of gets me soft.
Well, when I was doing it, there's a website for it, and it's just like these guys
Grindr.
are fucking drop dead gorgeous. But after that, I was like, dude, I was spending a lot of money to the point it's like I need to stop because $300
Shit.
a night.
What the?
I was like,
Fuck?
Well, they're
how come you didn't go to Hong Kong?
Why
They're
didn't you call
fine
me?
as
I would have
fuck.
fucking just slapped my cheeks and could do whatever.
But you
want.
don't think you can find people without the money?
well, see that website, it does. It tells you everything. If like they have STDs, they have reviews of people
If
who
they're
have
a
slept.
family man?
Yeah.
But how do you really know? I can say no, I don't.
I mean, it's a chance you got to take, but
That's the scary part.
yeah,
yo.
it is scary, and that's why I needed to like stop. It was just too much for me, so that's why I got syphilis and told myself never again. I'm gonna
Yeah,
fuck
no.
around.
You say
Never.
it so regular. That's why I got syphilis.
Yeah, I got syphilis. It's okay.
Oh, wow. What an intro, guys. Wow, I like that. See, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta get that organic feel out the way. I'm gonna intro this shit and then we'll get into opinions and everything that happened the first week of us dropping. So let's go.
I need my inhaler.
Bienvenidos a otro capítulo de Sorry, no lo siento. Estamos aquí otro día, otra semana, otro capítulo. Tomamos el vino y la tequila.
There you go, Chris. Do you want one? No? Does she drink? A little bit?
Let's go!
Ah.
I know you want me.
Ah. Here, hold this real quick. Do you want to see? Does she want some? Baby. How do you do it? Abato. How do you say it? How do you say it?
I don't know. I'm not Mexican.
Not bad. Not bad.
That's cute.
Yes, sir. Bienvenidos a otro capítulo de Sorry No Lo Siento. I am 1/3 of your host. We're back again with Fabzilla, Baby G. Y'all better get used to us because we're not going nowhere. We here, we live, we're in full effect, and it's time to get these views up, time to get these listens up, and I hope everyone enjoyed the first episode that we released. You guys can check that out on every streaming platform that you listen to podcasts on. If you want to listen on YouTube, it's Overly Blunt TV. And the videos are on Wednesday, audio is on Tuesday. So if you guys are more of the listening in the car, then you can do that on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. What else did I have it on? You can Google Podcasts, Amazon, wherever you want to listen to. It's on there. But if you're a watcher and a viewer, and you want to watch it on TV, you're more than welcome to watch it on Overly Blunt TV. How was the reaction to the first episode for you guys?
I got a lot of positive vibes.
Really?
I was a little surprised because I didn't really tell anybody. I was like, hey, this is what I'm doing.
Were you nervous?
So I was, but I got a lot of, text messages from family members that I was surprised to even receive.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tell them to comment.
I know. I'll be like, I just hype those views up
comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, I hate that private support. People just reach out to you and tell you like, oh, I liked it. Well, how come you didn't tell me on the internet? Why do you gotta tell me on my text messages?
Yeah, like they need to put it out there.
Yeah.
I think I was scared. I went out, not scared, but scared, like excited because I'm like, oh, it's so crazy. And it was pretty good. A lot of people were actually saying like, that's you. I'm like, yeah, like, I mean, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, so awesome. You're doing that. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, it was just weird getting that attention that I was not expecting.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, baby, we're gonna be famous in that.
I like that. What I liked, cause I know the show's gonna work just because the first day, just the YouTube alone, like honestly, all together, out of all the platforms together, the first day, like numbers were over definitely like 200-300.
Yeah, that's not bad. And honestly, like, for me this is like my first time ever doing a podcast. I'm like, yeah, I'm rusty as fuck, but I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm.
And, every
You sound good
episode.
though. So.
No, yeah. And shout out to
off the mic, I'm something else.
shout out to our engineer Mitch, because you got us sounding good, bro. Like you made it, yeah, all of us. This shit sounding
Shout
right.
out to Mitch.
Yeah, so but yeah, I like the reception as well that we got. And I can tell it's just like, and it's brand new to people. So I know people are just being nosy right now. So let's see if the momentum continues.
Hey, that's all we need. That's all we need. Is just
That's all we need, the
views.
clip, yeah.
Just comment if you don't like it.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know
Yes.
that you don't like the video.
Yes.
I
and
don't
what
care.
we need to improve on.
Yes, we need to improve and get better. And if I look fat, tell me so I can
Yeah,
go
if
to
I
the
need to
gym.
cover my chin a little bit, just tell me, baby. Hey, I won't
Or
be
your
mad.
poofa.
And my fupa.
We're not here to get mad or nothing like that.
Yeah.
All publicity is good publicity. All comment is good comment. If you say something negative, hey, we got something out of you, right? We won. That's how I look at it. We caused you to react to something, so I ain't mad at that and none of that. So
Don't be scared.
never
We
that.
won't bite at
I never
all.
that. But
I mean, we might bite.
But I wanted to get into opinions and feedback because Fabian, you felt a way about something, and eventually we'll stop doing this. Like I don't always want to give the audience the behind the scenes conversations that we be having, but sometimes I think it's nice to let them into the breaking that wall and letting them into the backside. Because Fabian, honestly, I'm gonna start off by saying I just felt like you took to heart what the opinions that people said. And me as a creator, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks, because at the end of the day, if that's how you feel, you go start it, you go do it, and you show us how you want it to be done. So that's just me. So want to take over?
I think you got it the wrong way. In the beginning, I told you, like, for me, the entrance of the whole, starting the show, it was kind of like weird for me, but that's just me. And after that, I heard it for a couple people. And then when I told you that, you got really you got
Booty
defensive.
tickled.
I'm
You
sorry.
got,
I do.
You're
I get
like,
mad.
well, then you do the show. This, and I'm like, whoa. I'm not doing that. I'm just telling my opinion.
Yeah.
And I did, said maybe we should try this. I'm not telling you change anything at all. This is your show, and I didn't got no booty tickle or anything. It's just, sometimes when I want to express my feelings to you or my concerns or even a thought, you start getting really crazy. And it's like, it's not that. It's chill. Just listen to what I got to say, and that's it. You can just say, oh, cool, you know what? Next time I'll go ahead and...
Maybe we'll try it, like a different episode. Yeah.
But I think that you got really, really, you got defensive quick.
I did.
Quick.
I get defensive, especially when it's opinions from people that have never been in the field, that have never done a podcast, that have never even, they don't know, so
But
yeah.
you also have to think about this is almost like literally a relationship that we're having.
Yeah, no, and that's why I was having a conversation later that day with a friend, and we were talking about the show, and then I told him, I was like, 'cause he was talking about like my leadership and how to being a better leader and stuff like that, and I kind of brought to him I told him like I told him what happened earlier that day with you suggesting something, and I just got very defensive. I let him know, and he was just like, nah, yeah, bro, you have to learn how to work with people. And like, it's your show too, but if you want them to be there with you, then you have to, hear them out. And I need to get better at that. Hearing people out. And I think I've been so used to just like the people that I have potted with in the past, they let me just do it. Run it and go ahead and you figure everything's on me. So now what I really appreciate about last episode is that you guys applied everything that we spoke about in the meeting when we talked, and even now, like Marissa, you'd be sending hella topics. You're always suggesting something. So like I see the effort, So, but see, like we had to have that conversation because I was always doing everything myself. So that's why I was so hesitant to start the show. Yeah. But then now that we are a team, I have to also consider you guys' opinions and your feelings because you guys aren't just guests. Right. You guys aren't just like whatever on here. Like this is our show. You guys are part of the show now, and so I get what you mean by us being a family and just it's a relationship. It really
Someone
is.
told me, it's like, are you a guest? I'm like, no, it's a routine thing I'm doing. It's like, really? Like, yeah. I'm like, what do you think I would just be a guest? I'm like, come on.
That's too good to be. You're all too good to be just guests, man.
Yeah.
Like I was really happy with the episode. Like after you guys left, I was like, wow, that went. Because we like we said, we did 3 episodes prior, but that episode was just so fire and it flowed so well. It didn't seem forced. You guys didn't seem nervous anymore. It was so comfortable, and I'm like, this is a thing now. Like that last week really solidified it to me. It was like, okay, this is a thing, and it's gonna get bigger. It's gonna grow. It's just a matter of time. And I'm here for the journey, And I know you guys are in for the journey because we had the talk already. So it's not like everything got laid on the table. All the expectations got laid on the table. So now we know what to expect from each other. But I agree. I need to start learning to not even just agree with what you say, but just take it and not get offended.
Because our views are different. Like, Fabian has different views. I have different views and you have different views.
Yeah.
So if we just put this
even
all in one, and you guys too, and I just feel like once we put it all together, try something new.
And you did call me before I got here.
I called Fabian. I was like, hey,
are you okay?
I was like, are you okay? Because normally he's hyped, before we, head over here, sending us that morning message, like, hey guys. And so I was like,
well, I'm going to confess.
I've
been a little down mode, since the last time I left here.
Why?
I did got COVID and I did isolate myself. And
that don't exist anymore.
After.
It does. Trust me. I couldn't get up for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I couldn't get up. I called out sick from work, and I was just to the point it was bad. So I needed to call a doctor, and he gave me some bomb ass drugs. Obviously, I did test myself before I got here, just for the safety of you guys.
Right.
So it was bad. So
I thought COVID was over.
No, it's not over. I used my own vacation. Son of a bitch.
I know. That's the thing that sucks now. It's like you have to use your own sick time now.
Yeah.
It doesn't take the 2 weeks, 3 weeks now.
You know what sucks too as well, that, it's only LA County that still does that COVID relief for renters. That, they extended that because, they can't pay the rent because of doing
everything's so fucking high over there.
But it's bullshit because I'm over here sick as fuck as a dog, but I can't even get paid out of the state because, you have to use your own personal. That's some bullshit right there.
Yes. And now with our new contract.
But that's why I was a little I don't have energy to it was just recovering.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
You should have told me. I would have sent
amazing. It actually made me realize life is too short. When I was in bed for 2 days and I couldn't move, my back was killing me, and I was like, dude, this is horrible. Thank God for medications and meds because that shit does miracles. It makes you realize when I got out and I went to get coffee. And I was like, wow, this is so fucking beautiful. Just life itself. To go out and get coffee.
Having a revelation after COVID is funny.
It is. Well, it's my 4th time already. So it's
4th time?
Are you serious?
And you definitely got the jab, huh?
I still haven't got COVID.
Yeah.
You see it, right?
Y'all
should be good.
I know. I had to, make sure.
Yeah. It sucks that it has to take some sickness to appreciate life a little bit more.
Yeah. Now you could actually get up and walk.
I hope you guys get COVID now, bitches.
Like I told you, you'll just have to shove that little swab in my ass to see if I'm positive or not.
That's just syphilis, girl.
Marissa, your asshole is still intact or it's already stretched?
Yeah. it kind of like when I do my Kegels, like I feel like that's what like it does both. So I'm doing like my asshole and my pussy.
You put
at the same
dildos,
time.
you put dildos in your ass?
I tried, but I feel like
Do you spit or lube?
oh no, I don't need none of that. I'm natural.
Your ass? How's your asshole
I'm
wet?
organic. I don't need any of that.
Girl,
Especially when I'm
I have so
drunk.
many questions right now. She says she don't use nothing to put a dildo in her ass. That's
I mean,
that's
I
dry.
gotta put some
It's not
extra.
dry. I
you
know. I can feel my
olive
freaking
oil in my
asshole.
Your
booty.
asshole? How's your, I didn't know your asshole
Unless
got
it's
wet.
sweaty. Unless it's sweaty in
No,
my
just
like.
Girl, how
Not just what.
you
See, I feel like I know when
even
my shit's-
noogies?
She said that's wet.
That's the best noogies. That's the best lube right there.
Damn. This we could literally have a whole episode just about sex shit, but
You know, we should even bring sex toys. Oh, that'd be great.
no. Let's bring them when you get it sponsored, and we can have your
You know
dick mold
what?
here.
Okay, so any local.
We can actually have one show how to clone
yeah,
your dick.
anyone that does sex
How to what?
parties.
Clone your dick.
Clone
Clone your
Willy.
dick. No, we're not doing that on camera.
Clone a Willy. There you go.
Come sponsor us. Whoever's down.
I'll be like,
Shout out on
Willow.
comments.
Or yeah, nah.
Willow.
Willow Dilly.
Willow Dilly.
Willow Dilly.
I might also say a Willy right here.
Oh, wet Willy.
You got it too much.
All right, let's go ahead.
Let's get into today's
right.
topics. What we got today? You guys want to start with J-Lo?
J-Lo, yes. I'm related to her because I have her last name. No, she has my last
Now,
name.
can we put her music on so we could just like slam her and just cut the bitch out?
I don't got no J-Lo in here.
You don't. I do.
That's the first time I ever heard anyone request J-Lo.
Right? All right, keep talking. I got you. Keep talking.
That's Selena. Don't ever disrespect J-Lo.
All right, keep talking.
Whoa,
You
Girl.
can't do that.
You know what? I agree with you. Thanks to Selena, J-Lo is who she is now. As much as she says no.
And I keep hearing she's a little fake ass biatch.
I mean,
whatever.
come on. If I have that much fucking money, of course I'll be fucking a fake ass bitch. But thanks to
not
Selena,
to, like, you know, the people
thanks
that
to Selena,
like,
she is who
serve
she
her.
is.
Yeah. Oh
You know,
yeah, for sure.
Thanks to Selena. It sucks that she
Was it
passed
her
away.
anniversary? Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, right? Like not too long ago.
I don't know. I think it was. But I don't know. That bitch has a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of her. Oh, this is my jam.
Ooh.
My back is killing me doing that.
Hey.
Hey.
Think about us back down the
Look
passado.
at Marissa.
I like that I want to slam her, but I still like could sing her song.
What?
I said I want to slam her, but I still could sing her song.
All right, let's get into J-Lo. What did J-Lo do?
What didn't she do?
She started an alcohol brand,
Okay.
but supposedly she's a sober individual.
I want to hear your opinion.
I'm not mad at it. Alcohol is a big market, and she's a businesswoman, and she's pandering, and who cares? I'm clean, but they're gonna buy it. My name's attached to it. I'm getting paid.
Okay.
That's how I look at it.
Marissa.
I just feel like she tried doing a Kylie, and look at Kylie, it didn't go so well.
I mean,
And
Kendall.
is it Kylie? Oh, Kendall.
the
Yeah,
tequila?
Kendall. Yeah. So I mean, I just feel like right now she's not probably going broke, but just
Bitch is
trying
not
to
gonna
put
go
a
broke.
label on herself, and sure enough, failed. Right? Well, I think failed because
I don't know. But I think with J-Lo, I think a lot of people are like, you know, you send me that, you know, on Instagram. It's like, what the hell is she doing? I'm like, well, she's doing money. That's what it's a
Yeah.
business.
It's business.
It's the same thing if I had a business and an
Capitalism.
example. Yeah, like I don't weed, you know, like all that weed shit and everything. I don't do it, but I'm selling because I know the money's in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm
exactly.
invested. So there's nothing wrong with what she's doing.
And then, don't drug dealers always say don't get high off your own supply? So why wouldn't you not just
Mistake that I did back in the days when I was selling shit. I will get high on my own shit. It was bad.
What I think people are mad, not even mad about, I think people are just in their feelings is because she's sober. So like, why are you promoting alcoholism if you're sober and
Yeah.
you don't want the temptation, but now you're putting your name behind alcohol.
Yeah.
But again, like that's just people that are just sleeping.
They're just haters,
They're
honestly.
just haters, but
And-
people always find something to hate on. But
It's making business. It's making money. And
would you?
yeah,
but-
it's kind of like those little what is it? The skinny cows. Like, oh, I'm gonna drink this, so I'm gonna be skinny like J-Lo, or like some people think like that. Like, if I get her bottle, like I'm gonna look like her soon. Like, do you ever think of that? Like, I always think of that. Like, whenever I see like a skinny version of like a product, I think it was Skinny Girl, or it's a wine, skinny drink, skinny
Oh
something.
yeah, the wine. Yeah.
So then you're like, okay, I'm drinking this, but less calories.
There was
Like,
also
so
a-
then you have a.
There was also an actress who was drinking this milk that she was supposed to sponsor. And she spit it right back out, and they got her on camera saying that it's the most disgusting shit she ever tasted.
Yeah, so like,
But
why
she was
would
when
you-
that check-
promoting it like it was. Yeah, but it's.
I mean, she's getting
business.
paid for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a part of business.
When that
Yeah.
check hit, cha-ching.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck what you
Okay.
want me to
All right,
sell?
well, anybody want to, buy me a J-Lo drink then?
What
I'll
is
test
it though?
the
Is it
shit.
like a seltzer?
And
Is it
I don't know.
tequila?
What is it?
I don't
Can
know.
you Google that real quick, Renee? If it's not too
Yeah.
much. Just put J-Lo liquor. Because I want to know if it's a seltzer or if it's tequila or something. Because Kendall did do a tequila, but I don't think it hit because she's not Latina.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not Latina, so that's why.
And then she just wanted to slap a label on her too.
Yeah.
But the one that did
Just
hit
go right there. You can just scroll on the
is
mouse
the
pad.
Breaking
I'll go
Bad
down.
characters.
Which one?
Breaking
way,
Bad.
other way.
Breaking Bad. What bottle is that?
You know, like
Go with 2 fingers. J-Lo
Breaking
has an
Bad
alcohol
did.
company now.
a tequila brand too.
Oh,
oh, he did?
She launched 3 cocktails.
Huh.
Oh, so watch. Is it like a
J-Lo
what?
just launched 3 bottle cocktails inspired by the Italian coast. Go down a little bit more, please. It's time to add cocktails to iconic triple threat Jennifer Lopez list of talents. The singer, dancer, and actress bottle cocktail line Delona. It's called Delona. It's available across the United States today. Inspired by J-Lo Summers and Capri and Italy coast. Delona channels Lola, the artist's playful alter ego who embraces spending time in the sun while still finding balance in all aspects of professional and personal life. She said there's a mix of Jenny from the block meets girl on the yacht here. I like that. I like
That's
that.
a good.
So if I
I
drink
like
it, I'll
that.
be like, "Jat."
But
If
I'm
you
from
drink
the
it,
block.
your inner Lopez will come out.
It's already out. I don't need nothing to.
But I think if she would have gone with the tequila, I think it would have worked better too.
Yeah.
I thought it would be.
But I
like
think she's
tequila.
trying something new to see how this works, and after that, she'll probably come up with a tequila.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think
yeah.
I'll probably buy it.
Wow. Oh, she has a hibiscus flavor too. Yeah. See, she's tapping in with that. Well, it's probably like a
It's a summer drink.
yeah.
That's what it is.
because
Okay.
you're picturing yourself on a yacht.
That's hard though.
Yeah.
There's a mix of Jenny from the block meets girl on a yacht. That's hard. But no, I'm not. I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at
happy
it,
for
J-Lo.
her.
Get your money, girl. Any way possible.
Get
Again,
those
you did A-Rod dirty.
coins,
Get that
baby.
money, yo.
Get the
Get
coins,
the
honey.
fucking money, yo.
Get the coins.
Do you guys like I mean, probably it's probably like obvious, but you guys like to drink often or no?
I think the older I'm getting, it just depends on the moment.
Yeah, the vibe too.
Yeah.
Like, so who I'm with, I'm like, okay, all right, I might go drink, or if like like if
It
it's
just
in the
depends.
moment.
I think because
But
I came
mostly-
back from Cancun, I just had all you can drink tequila.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Because I haven't.
yeah.
I've been pretty sober for the last
Since
like
the
2
last time.
months. I haven't even. I stopped smoking too, so I just been like sober. And I've been enjoying it.
So do you feel a difference?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Like last night, right? Like this editing shit, guys, it's a lot. You know, I'll be
I believe
doing
it.
these reels for a
Yeah.
long time. So from like literally 8 p.m. to 3 a.m., I was doing a reel yesterday.
So, by you saying that you stopped smoking and you have like 2 months ready, you said? So, I have a friend and I'm worried about him because I saw him today and he was just destroyed. He does smoke weed. And prior to meeting him, I told him like, hey, stop doing that because, like it's just a lot. And I think he's been doing something else. So he broke down and he was telling me like, I think because he stopped doing it and he's just getting clean.
Withdrawals.
Yeah, and it's just so sad because he was so depressed, and it's to the point that I was scared for him because I'm like, I told him, "Do you feel yourself suicidal?" He's like, "Yeah, I do."
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy how drugs can make someone so happy, but when you stop, it's like it destroys your whole life.
It does.
So I'm proud of you of actually taking that initiative to like stop and just do it for. For fun, not just because, oh my God, I'm just going to do it because
Yeah.
it makes me feel better. No, do it because it's going to make you feel better and you're going to be in a happy place doing it. And it's really sad because I'm scared for him. And before he left, I gave him a hug because he was just crying and bawling because it's like, I don't know what to do. And obviously I've been, talking to him and
Yeah.
everything. So again, I'm proud of you, bitch.
Thank you. I've been telling myself I want to stop smoking weed for a minute now. And I always take these little small breaks like randomly, but like for the last 2 years, I'm like, I'm gonna stop. And it's addicting. Weed is addicting. People that say it's not, they lying. That shit
It's
is
like cigarettes.
It is addicting. Like you rely on it. Some people, they need to smoke right when they wake up, right before they eat, before they do anything. You have to. And I was that person. I would wake up, bong rip, go to work, come back home, bong rip, eat, bong rip. After, it was always a bong rip after every little thing. And And some people might say like, weed helps with the depression, and I do give them that. Weed does alter your mood, but if you're already depressed, I think it just makes you more in that state of mind. Yeah. I think weed just emphasizes your depression because weed keeps you in this trance. Like you get lazy. I'm a lazy. I wasn't a productive smoker either, so I didn't like that. Like now that I stopped smoking weed, I learned a bunch of editing stuff. I learned more Photoshop shit. Like my attention span is I can grasp shit for longer periods of time. When I'm on the weed, it's like I just want to watch TV. I just want to go out and enjoy outside.
You just be lazy. That's it.
I'm super lazy. I'm that smoker, and I was tired of feeling slumped, bro. I was always feeling sluggish and everything like that. And
I did it a couple of times. Let me tell you, that shit made me fucking look and feel stupid as fuck. It's just horrible. I can't do it. I can't.
Well, Marissa just did it for the first time.
Yeah,
Marissa just did it. Well, look at that transition right there. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God. Let me just say, I was floating and almost died. I was so
Jack, come back.
scared. I was like, Jack.
Really?
Dude, it hit me out of nowhere. I literally went, because we're camping with my in-laws. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, let me go to the restroom after I, hit the blunt. And dude, I felt like I was so cool. Like I was like, okay, I got this. I was like, okay, like I got this. Like I kind of look cool and like a chola and shit. So I was like, let me just real quick. And so when I did that, oh my God, like,
let me go to the bathroom, hit the blunt,
dude. No, and then I went to the restroom. So after, yeah, it was bad. So, after I'm done using the restroom,
she did find a smile.
Oh my God. Can I speak? Okay, anyways, stop, you guys, listen to me. Okay, I have you guys listening to me.
She found her smile.
Dude. Okay, so then, we're all, chilling by the campfire.
Oh my
gosh. I, it hit me out of nowhere. Like I was like literally like a fucking like egg, like a sunny side egg, and I just like flopped. That's how I felt.
The commercial before?
Yeah.
This is what we just
that's how I was really like this.
Were your titties like this?
And they were like
oh my God.
Okay, let me ask you this, because you hit the blunt.
Yeah.
And usually when tobacco makes weed makes your stomach turn. Did you get the shits after?
The next day, yeah. I had my baby wipes.
Fuck, dude, that's just a lot.
And then I had a shitload of mosquito bites everywhere. Even my asshole. Just kidding. No, but it was so scary because I had a mix. I literally I was drinking my Jameson, So it was like a
Bitch
what
went
is it?
to the bathroom, got a blunt and Jameson? Fucking.
Well, I was sipping on Jameson like to relax throughout the day.
Hold on. Why were you guys smoking in the bathroom?
Yeah. No, we were like on the side of the trailer and the bathroom was like right there. So like where the trailer's at, it's like you could go through the...
Does your family, like, do they smoke too or no?
Yes and no. So whoever's listening to this, shut your fucking mouth.
So basically you're saying the family does get fucking high.
I'm making this a real... With the bathroom, shut the bathroom hitting the plant.
With my little lohas hanging out.
With a...
What is it? The Ted Bundy ass.
Oh my God.
With a white tank top.
That was your first time ever smoking weed?
Of course, light in her hand.
In a while. So when my sister actually, she gave me an edible before I went back on maternity leave. This was like literally the night before I went on maternity leave.
Was that worse?
Wow. Yes, dude. I was like, she gave me half of like
I don't even fuck with edibles.
I don't even know.
She has heavy. Like her like yeah, she fucking. Well, anyways, I was like, this is nothing. She's like, no, this is a lot. And so I ate like half that bar. Okay, so then it hit me.
5 hours later.
Yes, literally. Can we do that, SpongeBob? Yeah. I was in a panic. I woke up. I literally pissed on myself. I was dragging myself like Wolf of Wall Street. Like literally, like if I was on those, what is those?
Michaela, I can't right now.
No, she's a newborn, poor baby.
Just calling her husband's like, I can't. Sorry.
But I could though. That was the thing. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so my sister, you know, 'cause she was there. She stayed the night with us. And I'm by my stairs because we have the rails. And I'm just like, I could barely talk. And I'm just like, watermelon. She's like, what the fuck? And I'm like,
Can you do a little
watermelon.
like you're doing that? Watermelon.
Watermelon. Like it was, I could not
Watermelon's
talk.
so bomb. We got cotton mouth too.
And I was like at that state of mind to where I started freaking out because I'm like, what the fuck? I can't talk.
Was it Lay's?
I don't think it was. I think it was just one of those bars that she's
just not a smoker though, so it's like
I've
new to
never
her.
had a edible in my life.
No, edibles are
I
heavy
think
though.
we should one day do it here, all three of us. No, I'm kidding.
We should.
Hell no.
No, we should eat it on the start of the pod and see what happens by the end of the pod.
And we should definitely get drivers to pick us up.
Yeah, that would be
sure.
hard, yo. I'll be so down to do that.
I'll be down, but I was like, fuck.
I think I just didn't know what to expect.
I
So
got
I'm like,
syphilis
fuck,
eating
bitch. I'm just like,
brownie.
like you should have told me what I would at least expect if something happened, but I just went into a straight like panic.
But you know the greatest thing, you were around your family who smokes weed and eats edibles.
no,
so
this
you were
bitch didn't
good.
tell me nothing. She
But you were
just said,
surrounded
okay,
in
good
family,
night.
so
She
you're
said
good.
good night. Like, you know, pretty much like she was there to watch Michaela. And the girls, well,
But
me
you
and
were
Mikey
in
went
that
to
environment,
work.
safe place.
I was
You
gonna
were
say,
good.
yeah, I had to wake up for work, and then oh my god! So when I called in, I couldn't even call in. I had my sister call in because I was that bad because I couldn't talk. I was like fucking retard.
I
You had your
imagine-
sister call in for you?
Imagine.
yeah,
This is Marissa calling in.
I am sick and I pissed all over myself and almost shit. I had all three
Oh
holes
my
spitting
god.
out.
So this is the first time you actually like smoked though.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
First
and
time
so-
smoke hits your lungs.
Crazy.
Yes.
Wow. That's
I was
crazy.
actually pretty. I
Dude.
lost like 10 pounds
Well,
right
she-
now laughing so hard.
when
I
she hit the
hope
group text and said, and I just got high first, I was like, save it for the pod.
No, I was like, oh my god, I was like literally floating.
Wow.
Like that
was-
little kid.
Yeah, I literally felt like what is that one movie? It's an old ass
Dumbo.
Well, yeah, I felt like I was Dumbo.
What are you trying to tell her?
Are you calling me Dumbo?
No, she was E.T. E.T.
You're floating like Dumbo. That is hilarious. You guys never done shrooms?
I think I did. I remember for my birthday, my aunt, she gave me some. She's like, "Oh, have this." It was like a little cute little bag, and I think it was
she cooked in
shrooms.
her little fajitas.
Dude, let me tell you, I was having the best time at the club. I was just dancing. The next day, I woke up. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so horny and hungry." It was weird, but I wouldn't do it again.
You never done shrooms?
How did you feel though? Like
I felt amazing.
you're
Like-
like what?
I felt
shrooms
like
are
I felt
fire.
it was just like almost like ecstasy. Have you tried ecstasy?
a half a pill a long time
So
ago.
I mean, obviously, there's obstacles when you take it, and after that, when it hits in, oh my god, I was like, you feel like everything, the music and everything, like it's just all over your body,
So does it echo?
How?
Like
And-
everything just echo? Like
and the sex. God damn! Let me tell you that shit when they rub you, like, oh fuck,
oh man, you just
You
you felt like you were like 3D, just like your dick was
it
just everywhere.
Yeah, I was
You were
like,
just like,
there was four of me getting fucked at the same time. I was like, god damn.
Oh yeah.
Camera loves your nastiness.
Oh, I thought. Oh, that was a good edit.
Y'all gotta stop slurping, yo. Come on. It just sounds crazy on the headphones.
That sounded pretty good.
I thought he edited that into it.
No,
My tongue.
Ooh. Well, I didn't know what to get you next time.
Ew.
But no, shrooms are amazing, man. I would recommend anybody do shrooms, but don't do it like on an everyday type of basis. Like I think
Special occasions.
I've done shrooms probably like 3 times, but no, shrooms, man, they just awaken you to a bunch of shit, yo. Like you appreciate life so much more after a good shroom trip. Well, if you're dealing with some shit, you're gonna have it's called a bad trip, but it's only a bad trip because shrooms are gonna just bring out everything you're feeling. Like there's no more hiding behind it.
I think
a
I
no more
had-
running from it.
Because
I had
I'm
a bad
thinker.
trip once.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the days, I was a fucking hardcore tweaker, and
You did tea.
it was a lot. And I met this drug dealer at a hotel, and what was it? Fucking Pomona, and I was kind of like talking to him, and he had all the shit. So I did a line, and I smoked weed, and I remember I ran out of the fucking hotel, freaking the fuck out. They called the cops. They arrested me. but they let me go because I was a snitch.
Damn,
And I was
bro.
like,
Ooh.
you had a crazy life.
Let me tell you, I remember that day I left the room and there was a golf course, and I was asking someone, can I borrow your phone? Because I was having a bad trip. They're following me. And I was seeing people in the fucking
What the
bushes.
fuck?
It was bad.
Oh wow.
It was bad. It was, my stories are crazy when it comes down to drugs. It's just, I don't fuck with that shit no more. But that was
Was
a
it
bad
hard to
trip.
get off of drugs?
I think the lowest point that I got is when I lost everything. There was one point that I was in a stolen car,
What?
and it was in a gas station, and I needed gas money, and it was by Rose Hills Cemetery. I remember the gas station. Every time I drive there, because my brother's buried up there, I asked the guy, hey, I need gas money because I don't have any. And they gave me a couple dollars. And it's to the point that I just
kind of realize
I think the time that I
That's
realized
like
is when
rock
I
bottom.
went to my sister to pick up the key from my parents' house because they needed to take a shower.
Yeah.
I was fucking basically homeless. And I went to the office and they called her and she's like, what's wrong with you, Fabian? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm gonna cry. And I was so skinny and like I was just a hot mess. And she was worried for me.
Yeah.
And at that point, I just told myself I gotta stop because it was just bad.
But look at you now.
I'm glad that you noticed that before.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can notice that.
Right.
It was bad. It was just to the point that now looking at the pictures where I got arrested and my mug shots, it's like, oh my God, dude, like what the fuck was wrong with you?
Yeah.
So that's why I have a big connection with my sister because she did help me.
So she was.
You went cold turkey? And
Yeah,
just quit?
I had to because I had nothing.
Yeah.
Damn, Fabian. Honestly, like when
Sorry.
we used to work together, but I just never would have thought like your life was that hard. Like you never gave me the vibes of you doing drugs. You never gave me the vibes of you having doing all this shit that you're saying now. So it's like, wow, it's an eye opener to me because that's why people. It's not crazy, but I like to hear people's backstory because now it makes sense why you are the way you are.
Yeah, it was bad.
That is so
Yeah.
crazy though. But like, I'm like so happy for your sister though too, because that actually woke you up, like with her, like probably just saying those words. That's what you needed to hear to like, just like snap out of it, Fabian, like get your
child.
shit together. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't for her, like you wouldn't be right here where, you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
Yes, but I also give you all the credit because some people are like, I don't give a fuck how you feel, about whatever. I'm gonna keep doing me, you know. And
No, yeah.
the fact that you knew you were hurting someone that meant a lot to you, and you still made the decision to be like, you know what, I'm gonna stop because she's right, and I guess you realize that it's coming from someone that actually cares and loves
Yes.
about you.
Well, I'm getting really emotional right now.
No, but that's deep,
good,
bro. That's deep.
Yeah. And when I first met you, Fabian, I was like, ooh, who's this daddy coming in? Like when I first seen you. But I've never, realized,
I
your
do have a
backgrounds.
dark life.
Yeah.
I just
And you don't
trying to change
see it,
topic
like-
here, but
No, but you don't see that in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
you don't reflect that. You
Yeah,
don't.
you don't reflect
well,
that.
right now
because-
thinking about it and telling you guys, it's just like all these memories are coming back. It's like, whoa.
because you're such like a shining like light to
Yeah.
everyone. So
You're the life
it's
of
like,
the party, Fabian.
Yeah,
You
like
are.
we don't see that.
Well, thank you guys.
So I'm glad that you brought that up.
Yeah.
I hate
because,
you
you know,
guys.
there's some
you hit
people
that
that
spot that I didn't
probably
want to get hit.
need to hear, there's someone out there that needs to hear that, like it's not the
And
end.
it's the same thing as my friend. I what he's going through right now, like, and that's what I even. It's sad because he wants to kill himself,
Yeah.
and I was in that situation, and I understand him, and I just feel like when I hugged him today, when he came back, he's like, Fabian, can I get another hug?
Yeah.
Like, oh my, I don't know if he's gonna do something stupid. I'm scared for him.
Wow.
So I was in that situation with him, like in the same situation. It just sucks.
But I just feel like that one hug, because it's crazy because there's a lot of videos that pop up and they're in that state of mind already. But with that one hug or even that smile, that one little thing that somebody does could, wake up that person and just be like, look, like I got to snap out of it. There's people that do care about me, and you are one of them,
Yeah, bro. I feel like every week you give us glimpses of like you say, you have a dark past, and every week you give us a glimpse, and you know that's being vulnerable, and I give you credit for that because not too many people can share that. Now you're on camera saying this shit like this. Now it's out and about. So I know you. I remember when we first started the show, you were like, yeah, you know, I want my stories to help, you know, the next person, and I clowned you. I was like, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Like I ain't trying to do all that shit, but that's the balance that you need on a podcast. You know, like you really do. You, as much as I joke around, as much as I say a bunch of bullshit that I probably don't even stand by on here because it sounds great on camera, you do need this side where it's the real shit. Yeah. You know, people need to hear real shit sometimes, you know? But I think a podcast full of real shit gets boring, but I like how you let us in. You let us in little by little. And I think the audience is going to appreciate that for sure.
You could be someone's light. So I'm glad that you mentioned that.
But not to
this thing around.
Yeah, not to stay too much on seriousness because you know we're talking about sobriety, but now we're gonna play a drinking game, right? All right, we got this game called I want to start this game. I think we should do it on the regular. I think it should be something that just happens throughout the pod. And I want to call it truth or shot. Well, I think it's already a name. I'm not making this game up, but basically, like, you know, we ask a question. If you want to answer it, you answer it, and if you don't, you take the shot. Yeah. Cool. But I want to do it throughout the whole pod. It doesn't need to be just like a segment. You get me?
Got it.
So it could be like the last minute before we out of here, and I could do it real quick, like, hey, truth or shot, and you have to do it. All right. So you want to go or what? Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
I need a break, guys.
Hold on. Turn my phone up.
You want to pause?
Oh man, I want to do a call right now.
Give me 1 minute, guys.
Sorry. Shout out to Fabian, yo, man.
What's up, guys? Sorry, no lo siento. Pinches ramones. Shut the fuck up over there.
I appreciate anybody that, you know, really lets us into their life and, you know, their dark past. And sometimes some of this shit, you know, triggers emotions. A lot of times you forget about your past, you forget about these memories that you don't want to remember. But then when you're having conversation and they come up, it's kind of hard to suppress them. It's kind of hard to just keep them to yourself. You just want to share. And so yeah, shout out to the good brother, man. Marissa, say something.
I'm trying to think what I'm gonna truth or shot.
All right, truth or shot. Go for it. Me first.
Go ahead.
Would you fuck a dog?
No. I mean, I'm horny, but I'm not that horny.
That's not really truth or dare. Okay, let me say it like this. Have you ever had thoughts of getting fucked by something that's not a human being?
No.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. I went to smoke a blunt. Sorry.
Oh, okay, Marissa.
Hold
Dude,
on.
I'm
my phone
so
on?
mad. I left my paper. What I was gonna say.
It's okay.
Let's see if this person answers.
What are we calling?
Oh, bueno.
Yo, is this Mike? Is this Big Mike? Is this Big Firme?
Ooh, big feed, man.
That's Lily.
That's who?
That's Lily.
Hey, shout out to Lily. Hey, real quick, bro. You on the Siento podcast. I got Fabian and Marissa here with me.
Daddy.
I just feel like, you know, you should give them some words of advice, man. Tell them like, you know, how they need to do on here. Tell them what they need to do to shine and shit like that. You feel me?
Smoke a blunt first before you get in here.
Ooh.
I mean, I just say yourself, be real.
How real though?
I need to hear more.
Real, like don't let Chris down. You know, he got a lot of hope for you guys.
No, he makes me mad. We're gonna.
B.
Okay, so Mike, I need you to give us a truth or shot
Okay.
answer.
We're playing
Question.
We're playing this game called Truth or Shot, bro. We want you to ask us a question. If we don't want to answer it, we're gonna take a shot.
Oh shit, man, I don't know. What kind of question you want? Like, you want me to
Anything, dog.
Anything.
You know, Marissa want the sexual one, so go ahead.
Okay, all right. I Marissa like that. That's my boy's niece. I can't do that.
Come on.
Boo.
I was about to say something, but nah, I can't do that. Hey, edit that shit. Edit that shit.
We'll bleep it.
Say it.
Nah.
Just say it.
Okay, any kind of question.
Anything.
Mike's like on the spot.
All right. Here you go, Marissa. I got one for you. Then I'll keep it PG. Marissa, if you can sleep with anyone that who you sleep with.
Oh my god, No. Or do I take a shot? Which
Take
one
a
do I
shot.
do?
Take a shot. Ooh.
Okay, I took a shot.
Hey, you got one for Fabian or not?
Nah.
Tom, spit or swallow?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the cafe means.
Ooh, you out. Yeah.
Oh man, Mike. Now I just wanted to call you. I thought you had some words for these people. You know, I like, you know, tell them not to let me down. Tell them to shine bright like a diamond type shit. You know.
Nah, I mean for sure. I think you guys are just committed. Chris just wants to see you guys committed and willing to take this podcast to the next level.
That's right. Hey,
are.
we're trying to get out of that.
And get this bread and get y'all out of.
That's right.
We gotta bleep this.
Yeah. We gotta bleep alive. bleep, bitch.
Trying to be the CEO.
Marissa was talking about how she be putting dildos on her ass with no lube or spit.
I told him I'm natural.
She said
need
her
that.
ass is wet. Her ass is wet already, but I'm like, how's your ass wet? That don't make sense.
Because it's sweaty.
Bro,
This
bro,
is a lot.
Bro, I'm in the warehouse making the droplets out here now.
Hey, I hope you're on speaker.
Yeah, oh, for sure you're on speaker.
All right, dog. I'm gonna let you go. Appreciate you.
Bye. See you later.
Hey, always, man. Y'all be.
All right, bro. Late.
Bye.
I thought it was gonna be funnier.
You guys, like, see, I get
Next
stuck
time we
too.
should,
I get stuck every time. I don't know why.
Jesse. He'd be a good one.
Oh,
Bitch.
you know what? I'm going to call him next time.
Yeah, we should.
Who?
Right. Jesse.
Or we can call Ted.
Ted.
Yeah, why not?
He's like, hi, Dad.
Hold on, let's do it.
Aw.
Fucking-
He's
Let's do
probably
it.
next to Mike.
Hold on. Let me see.
He said if he comes on the podcast, like, that's a wrap. He's taking both of
You know,
us
a lot of
out.
people are saying they want to come in and have like, you know,
A threesome?
what the?
Just kidding.
I guess. Let's see if he answers.
I don't think he will.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, yo, Ted, you're on the Siento podcast, so don't be too X-rated, all right?
Hey. No, I'm working right now. I can't talk.
Come on. We just want you to say.
I can't. Hey, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Oh, man.
I love you. Hey, I'll catch you on the rebound.
All right, then, bet.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
That's the real big feed, man.
Yeah, he is. He's a big old teddy bear.
He is.
Shout out to him. All right, so truth or shot? No? You got a question?
Yeah, do you have a question?
For me.
For you. Will you ever experience with the guy?
Oh, shit. No. Wait, is money involved?
No.
Hey, you never know.
No, I'm just saying just you have, I mean, obviously you know what you like, but like, will you like, you know, say like, fuck, I'm gonna fuck this guy?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't think so. I'm saying money involved?
Sure, there's money. There's
How much though?
300.
No, it's not enough.
No, but what I'm saying like,
Not enough for me to put my dick in a shitty booty.
well, fucking drink your drink then.
All right, cool.
Wow, interesting.
I seen. Oh shit, that's strong. I seen this one clip on Instagram when the guy said, "If someone gave you 150 million, he goes, I'm sucking it." right away, he goes, I'm sucking it. He goes, but I didn't even finish the question. He goes, I'm sucking it. I don't care.
Like,
150 million, bro.
yeah, but I mean,
I
like,
might push some morals to the side for 150.
do you really
Shit,
need money?
2 million.
Like,
I might put some morals aside.
To do it?
I don't know. I think there's people that I met that like,
I mean, I never met a dude that just like, okay, I want to fuck you. Like,
no. Oh my god.
I never just see someone that's like,
No,
no,
like-
like he's fuckable. Never. So I don't know. I can't relate.
No, but I mean, there's guys that I met through straight. It's like, look, I mean, like, I've never tried it. I mean, I'm down, but I'm not gonna like. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I like.
That's
it or
that
not.
new age shit though.
I think you have to be open minded. Like an example, if someone told me like, now because I know what I love. Like I love dick. I love, you know, the booty.
I was gonna
But
say.
back in the days, if someone's like, hey Fabian, like, do you want to like eat my pussy and fuck me? Okay, I'll try it.
I'll try it. You said that shit like it
Fabian,
was
can-
food.
can
Like,
I be
I'll
my
get some.
answer?
No, it is.
I'll try that
Like,
shit.
no, I would have done it. But I mean, my heart was always, I was like for guys. But I wouldn't say ew, like that's gross. I wouldn't do that. No, like fuck it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll experiment. But now that I like at my age is like I know what I like and
You're
that's what I
fuck
want.
it. YOLO.
But
Oh my gosh, baby.
Time is short. Might as well just get it while you can.
there you go, Marissa. Go eat pussy.
I had to just that question you asked me was so like it was way out left field, but I had to make it entertaining for the cameras. How did I do this?
Oh my god.
I can't just say no. That's boring, right? That's why I said there's gotta be some money involved, bro.
No,
Make it worth it at least. Come on.
no. It's just and then you that it's like you know what? Let me. I mean,
Like I said, I've never just been like, maybe. I've never been chilling with a homie and be like, damn, that's the homie fuckable. Like never.
Okay, but do you? Okay.
I don't make homies because I think someone's attractive.
So you wouldn't
But
kiss a
what-
homie?
So I wouldn't what?
You wouldn't kiss a homie?
No, I wouldn't kiss
no. Let's say that this is in a scenario right
Let's
now
say-
that you're with your homies, right? Like the homie, like you know him for like you're like this with this homie, and
I apologize on my homies.
and somehow like you know you're like you guys are drinking and everything and like you know oops like fuck bro
so you
I
don't
tripped.
check out like,
exactly a trip you're like you know like fuck
Trip and fall on the dick? No.
well no I'm not saying that like let's say like your homie's like hey bro like you know what I'm curious like
Like, no
bros-
homo. What if we just do this right now?
yes like I'm down to fuck you know
That's hilarious. I know. We just do this right
No
now.
homo, but
no homo but let's get down dick right here
no
like,
homo, no homo.
yeah no homo that's the key of everything like no homo bro let's fuck
With socks on.
Okay, so what is with the socks? Do you guys fuck with socks on?
We tried it.
No, 'cause you're not naked if you have socks on.
It's weird.
You're not naked if you have
You
socks
need the
on.
right socks on. You need like those thigh socks.
I agree with him. I agree. Like I wouldn't
high
mind my
fives.
man fucking me with like just with his botas.
No, that's weird. That's so fucking
That's
weird.
kind of kinky though.
No.
Yeah.
To
I'm
me,
like,
like
I
I
want
need
the bitches
I need someone
off.
fully naked. I can't even have the socks on.
Yeah.
Because you're not naked if you have socks on.
High
It's-
thighs.
But why
Thigh
not?
thighs.
Thigh what?
High thighs.
High thighs.
Ooh.
Damn,
That's sexy.
They get fucking kinky as fuck.
Okay.
I'll be Pikachu tonight.
The guy says chew when they come.
The guy says chew when they come. Oh shit, that's good.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's getting hot in here.
Oh my god, that's funny as hell.
Oh shit.
What were we at? What were we at though? What was the question? What did you ask?
Oh, can you fuck with socks on?
Oh yeah.
I just
Oh no,
feel like
I'm not keeping my socks on.
I want them bitches off.
I don't even like when my pants are just under my my waist.
I think I've done it. I've done it with like my pants like halfway.
I like
and,
that shit.
You know, it's different. I mean, I try everything. So.
And I don't like taking my own clothes off. I need them to take my clothes off.
Oh, shut the
What?
fuck.
Yeah.
Like a movie.
No,
like,
because I take their shit off. I don't want them to take their shit off. I don't want to take my
Dude,
shit
like,
off.
sex-
If you're not taking my shirt off, I'm not gonna take my
If
shirt
some
off.
girl's gonna or guy is gonna have sex with you, it's gonna be a fucking mission. Or you gotta follow these rules, these steps, and you gotta do this. Like,
it's like an Airbnb list.
It's an Airbnb list. No, and then I like making out. Like I love tongue
Foreplay.
kissing. And yeah, I definitely. I'm a big macker. Like I need spit and all that shit.
when you kiss, do you close your eyes or have them
No,
open?
I have them open.
Why do I feel like he's like this?
Open. Dude, I get so mad when like I see his eyes open. I'm like, close your
Nah,
fucking eyes.
I
Like, I
wanna
want to be
see.
like, into it. I want to be passionate.
See, that's that female fantasy shit. Like,
Yeah,
I'm cool, bro. I want to see.
You kiss with your eyes open?
Close.
Okay, me too.
I think because I've seen it in movies, so it's like it has to be closed. How?
No,
like that.
not slow motion.
Ew. What are you looking at though? Like her fucking nose?
Yeah, the eyelashes. I'm checking to see if her eyes are closed.
And our eyes cross-eyed.
Imagine
Oh,
they're
bro.
both kissing like, what are you doing tonight?
Yeah, and I like sucking on tongues and shit.
So when you're like eating pussy, like do you like have your eyes open? or
Look at
closed?
me. Look at me.
Open. Why the fuck would I have them closed?
I don't know. You might be fantasizing of like
No,
tire
bro. I need to
backs or
see.
something.
You're
I
like,
need to
hold on, let me
see.
put the
Like I told you guys, I'm on the pod. I'm a visual person. I don't like to have my eyes closed. I need the. I like the lights on.
He's visual,
I
right?
like the lights
Do you
on.
just put the lights on, or do you have them off?
The TV at least
Lights
gotta
on
be.
or lights off?
The TV got to at least be
So
on.
my question
On.
is this: do you, when you're having sex, do you like to have quiet or music in the background or the TV on?
usually TV, but if I'm in my bag, I'll put some R&B on.
I just like because I'm kind of like want to scream sometimes, but I'm like, oh shit, like I don't want to be too loud.
Perks of living by yourself. Hey! You can have the bed rocking and moving and shit like that. You don't care about the squeakiness. Yeah,
You see the pool in the back going.
that shit hard. That shit hard, bro. Living alone is definitely clutch. Yeah, I hate putting. I love moans. I love to hear shit too. I'm an audio person too.
You know what we should do to make extra money?
Don't say what Marissa said last time.
What?
Selfie.
What's selfie? I would say
Selfie
like we
pics?
should do like a swingers party here. We're charging the door $50.
No,
Have a big old orgy.
only if they bring their STD stuff.
No, not obviously. We're not. We're just gonna provide the house, and we'll be like the drinks.
I mean, I'll move this coffee table out the way. Y'all can do a
No.
whole orgy right here. We'll film that shit.
Do you know how much money you can make in one
Dog.
fucking night?
Dog, hold on.
In one night.
He's saying something.
Ah.
He's saying
I'm
something.
telling you, because when I
OP
went to
production
one of them,
porn.
when I went to one of them, it was $50 for each person entrance. And then after that, they had alcohol in it, and they were still selling that shit. But people were fucking in that room. But let me tell you, that one night, I guarantee you they make a decent amount of money.
But how do you vet the people?
Well, there is like Craigslist and everything, and you reach out to people.
I honestly, bro, I missed the Craigslist days, yo.
They don't have it anymore?
Nah, that's just been gone. Them personal ads, remember them personal
I
ads?
think
bro?
there's
Woo!
another one. It's called
I had
Backpage.
some wild stories, Craigslist stories.
Really?
Backpage is another
okay,
one.
give me one of them.
Wow.
Well, I mean, like,
There's so many serial killer stories on Craigslist.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't like
Really?
crazy
Yeah.
where like I was out, like did something wild with the orgy and shit like that. But it was just, I met some fire girls on Craigslist.
I just didn't. I thought your mom lived here for the whole time. I just found out you live by yourself.
Really?
Yeah, that's weird. Now we can make parties here. Tea parties.
Pool
Why the-
party.
Bro, you've been here like the last few weeks and you
No,
think
I honestly thought every time I went to the bathroom, every
Hey,
time I went to the bathroom, I'm all like,
restroom.
I'm like, no,
He's
Jesus
all
Christ.
scared of fucking taking shit.
Seriously, I was like, oh my god, maybe his mom's here. She's like,
No.
or something.
if my mom was here, she'd be making us food right now.
Damn.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh God. But
Bring
nah,
your
bro.
mom
But think
over.
about it. I mean, like,
She'll be here next month.
Oh.
that'd be pretty cool. Like, just to have.
But my mom, if my mom's here, she does step out when I record. She'll leave for the next 2 hours just so I can record.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we do get to meet.
Yeah.
You'll meet her. She'll be here. I think she's next month. She'll be here.
We'll meet her.
Yeah. But see, like again, another sex segment, man. Too much sex
But
shit.
before
Oh, well,
we
we won't
move,
be able
Go
to
ahead.
because
question: favorite position? Because if you have a
Shot.
favorite certain position,
Oh, I don't have
that
it
is
anymore.
a good
it's
one.
hereditary.
For, for all
I don't have
guys,
any more,
for
please.
I think I
For
speak
the
for all men.
boy.
I think we like doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
doggies are most
Like
men's
the-
preferred.
That's one
Yeah.
thing that,
So you don't have to look at them and just like aggressively fucking them.
Wait, first.
well, that's kind of my
Them too.
downfall because I love doggy and I hardly do missionary, admittedly.
That's that girl shit. They want you to look at them while you're fucking them shit.
You like look into me. Look in my
Yeah.
eyes.
Like Billy on Sex Life.
No, I saw some. Yeah.
You guys want a drink? You guys are good?
I'll take a little something.
Ooh.
Damn, I don't have a cup.
Ooh.
Oh.
Cause my fiance got a drink and I'm like, where?
I know.
I didn't get a cup.
I gave her the
I
cup.
heard. Oh, okay.
I gave it to her.
Oh man.
good.
Whoa.
I'm like, do you like it?
Oh, I haven't tried it yet.
What
But
the-
I'm waiting for a question.
Oh, I'm asking them one.
Oh yeah. Give us one.
Does Renee put down weak dick or not?
Answer that shit.
Dang confidence over there. God damn.
Answer that shit
Dude,
ASAP.
that shit makes me cream. Like, what the fuck? Like, he knows that shit makes me cream.
I like that word.
I'm not afraid to say it. Like,
Hey, man.
I cream.
I cream.
Does your leg go like this?
Mine does.
Those are like this.
I joke around with him and I'm like, make them wiggle, them toes wiggle.
My
Make
toes
that
wiggle.
Oh, that's a good net too. When the toes curl.
Bro, let me tell
It's
you,
actually
dog.
better than actually like cum. I like cream. That's a new word.
Yeah.
My virgin ears are bleeding.
Cream
right
is when
now.
cream is when cum is mixed with pussy cum. That's cream.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
No, I just made that up.
okay. I was like, the whole time I was like, cum.
Wow.
No, cum is men, guys. Cum is sperm, but
No,
cream is when the sperm is mixed with the with the girl juices. You feel me? When the
Sex
cream pie.
ed 101.
Cream
I
pie.
like
I
it.
love the cream pie, bro, but it's so you run the risk of getting someone preggo. Anyways, let's move on. Too much sex shit. Too much sex shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like,
We got more
I was like,
topics.
now I'm having all these images. She's like, I was like, God damn.
We are not.
Hey, Pikachu.
Let me repeat. We are not a sex podcast.
Yet.
All right? We're not.
But if you want to send us some stuff, we would
We will be
appreciate
happy.
it.
I want to send
Speaking
them some
of-
stuff.
We could use it.
Yeah, speaking, I have a couple friends I would love to.
Really?
Yeah, because I wanted to not go back to the first segment, but a lot of my people, they really loved Fabian's segment. They loved your segment, and Marissa. Like there was individual pieces that they were nitpicking throughout the episodes, and it was like this can work, that can work, and I know they can ask some questions during those segments too.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I was thinking
like
like,
that.
They can comment and tell us.
That's what we gotta start coming up with, guys. We're gonna come up with segments for the show. So every episode we can have a segment and then make it different every time.
Hey,
Like we can have a sex segment and then kind of find different questions to ask during that segment, and that can last like 20-30 minutes. You get me?
agree.
Yeah, that's good.
We gotta plan more for it, but it's all good. So trial and error, we learning, we potting. It's the second week, man. Don't be mad at us. Let's keep going because we got topics to get to.
Yes.
Well, we're talking about all this sexual stuff, right? And recently, what happened with the Dalai Lama? Sexual shit,
I thought we were
right?
going to talk about last, right? We're going to do that one last.
Well, I want to get into it not just because we're on the sex shit already, if you don't mind.
Yeah? Okay. Well, I'll just,
You want to get into it?
Yeah.
I mean, we're an hour in already.
yeah? Okay.
Because I think the pedophile shit is just crazy, bro.
It is crazy.
Like this fool told him suck my tongue, and he sucked the tongue.
Yeah, that was little. And then let me get his little
But you have to
apology.
realize too, like the parents also is like, oh, that's like someone really famous, like he's a god, and the parents are putting this shit into the kid's head, so he has no choice to like, okay, like
You think the kid thought if I suck the Dalai Lama's tongue, I'm gonna be
go to
saved?
heaven.
I'm gonna go to heaven? I'm blessed or
probably
what?
because of the parents. It's like this is who he is, this and that. Like you should be grateful that you're going up there.
You should be grateful you sucked his tongue.
But now it makes
Not everyone does it.
But now that makes you
disgusting.
think. I'm like, what else is doing? Closed doors.
Yeah, and that's what
Like,
Let's not get into conspiracy lane.
So
Let's
the-
not do
that's
it.
Realistically, like, okay, if you did that in front of the cameras to show a point or whatever the fuck you're doing, and the crazy thing is
And
that
he only did because he got
apologized
caught.
after.
The
because he
apology
got
was
caught.
He
so
got caught.
weak. Yeah, can you pull that up, Renee? Just put a Dalai Lama apology. I think he apologized. And the public, he needs a better publicist.
Yeah,
because that
'cause-
shit was just basically him saying,
Oh, I got caught. Sorry.
"I have fun with the kids sometimes."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, and then let me do it before. He also said he admits he felt left out, being the only leader of a major religion not molesting someone.
That right there.
Like,
the
that's
the first one,
disgusting as fuck.
That,
I'm sorry.
Click the image. It's all good. It's all good. It's all
And
good,
shame
it's
on
all
the
good.
parents for
Click the
like,
image.
hello, like, yeah, if you feel like if it's gonna be some holiness, I'm not putting my child in that situation.
right.
I will not.
So the publicist put out a video clip has been circulating that shows a recent meeting when a young boy asked His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. Like, see, even that. Why would you put your holiness? That was not holy.
No.
The Holiness, the Dalai Lama, if he could give him a hug. His Holiness wishes to apologize to the boy and his family, as well as many friends across the world for the hurt his words have caused. His Holiness often teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way, even in the public and before cameras. He regrets the incident.
How come he didn't come out and say I'm sorry?
because he's ashamed of himself and he's not holy no more. Tell him to fucking
not-
get out the leadership, whatever stage he's in.
Marissa, I
I'm
love
sorry.
it.
Go down, Renee. I want to read the comments
It's
a
just,
little
it
bit. Go
gets
down.
me so mad because it's like how many other priests that aren't even
So
like
many.
him like do this shit to innocent kids.
And they get
And
they
these
get,
poor kids, they can't even speak for
down more?
themselves because one, they're scared. Two, their parents probably won't believe them. And then it's like, oh, another thing that
But
just
see, these people
goes
who
under the rug.
are doing this, they
You
get
know?
like in trouble for it by the law and everything. So what makes them so special?
Exactly.
Well, that's the thing though, because it's such a big thing in the religion community.
Yep.
Family Guy, South Park,
I
they
agree, bro.
all
Thank
make
you.
fun of it. They all make fun of it. They all make priest and kid jokes.
Yeah.
Because it's
And because
it's
honestly,
always been there.
Yeah.
It's always,
It's always
been there.
Yeah.
And it's like they forced their hand to say something because we saw it on video now.
yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think that they should do something about it.
Well, they should, but His Holiness is nothing's gonna happen to him.
Yeah.
And look, like all the comments on there were basically like, I like how no one was really accepting it.
There
all the,
was
all the
a
comment,
lot on
all the
my
comments were
feeds.
like, "That's not good enough. That's
Yeah.
sick. Like if he's doing this on camera, what is he doing behind doors?"
Yeah.
And that's true. Like same thing with the Pope.
Yeah.
You know,
It's for
same
every
thing.
religion.
Every religion, bro. And I
Every
think,
Same
religion.
thing
It's
as
like
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
well, do you guys know who Marcus Houston is? He's like he's a singer. I think
Singer.
he recently came out with his problems too, where he's using God. He groomed basically a 17-year-old, right? And he just married her when she turned 19, and he started using the excuses of like,
That's bullshit.
yeah, God, you know, we connected because of God, and we're literally the same person. And I hate when people use spirituality and God, bro, to do some perverted, sick ass shit.
Yeah.
That shit is nasty, bro.
It's the same thing as that show that I watched. What was it
And
called?
I just feel like kids are so pure and innocent, and then they do this shit, like sick shit, evil shit. And this poor kid is like not even, it's like he's still innocent.
Yeah.
But it's like they tried to take that innocent from him, you
Yeah.
know, and it's disgusting.
Yes.
Now they're trying to bring in politics because this comment says a celebration over the encounter over Ahmad's sin is done by both the right wing.
Oh my gosh. And the media tells you everything that you need to know about the country.
The Waco. It's called Waco in American. About that. It's on Netflix.
Waco.
Waco. But I saw the whole thing, and it's crazy how it's about God. But obviously, a lot of people died.
In Texas? Was it in Texas?
I think it was in Texas.
Yeah.
Have you seen that on Netflix?
I think I've heard of the story.
It's sad. It's really sad how this guy is like, God wants this, God wants that. But he was marrying girls who were like 15 and 16, having sex with girls who were 12.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of cult leaders have that same mentality,
Yeah.
which
But
is
I
crazy.
think that comes down to like when they were growing up, there was something happened in childhood that they just,
That's usually how it happens.
they manipulate all these people and they have that power and
They manipulate people that are lost.
they
Do,
did.
do you guys think that most people that are like pedophiles and sex offenders, do you think they just are repeating a cycle that happened to them, or you think they're just sick off the bat, just being born?
I got molested when I was young by a certain individual. It was horrible because I was like, it was happening, I was like, I thought it was okay, but it wasn't okay.
Because you didn't know.
I didn't know. Like I was
You
getting,
didn't have that.
I was
like-
getting kissed in my neck, and I was like, it feels good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, wait, like it's happening, and it's like, what do I do?
Yeah.
So
But that was probably that love that you didn't get. Like, you know, you didn't have no love.
Correct.
So
Bingo, Marissa.
that's the
Correct.
love that
Wow, yeah.
correct.
You know,
But
you're feeding off of it.
yeah, but when that was happening, like I don't know what happened. It snapped, and then like I did tell this individual, get the fuck away from me.
Good.
And I never told my parents. I know who he is, and I've seen him from far away.
I hope that sick fuck is miserable.
He's still alive, you know, like you see him still?
When I went to somewhere,
Yeah.
you know, I did see him far away. I was a little buzzed at that point, and there was so much. There was
Emotions
a lot,
probably just
a
spinning
lot. But I
through
was
your
like,
head.
you know what? No one knows. I do not want to bring shit up because it's the past. I grew into finding myself and what happened, understanding what happened to me, and I move forward. So when you say about like, oh, it's, you know, I wouldn't do it. That's just something that happened to me and it's just crazy. Like, so it was, it was weird for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's getting into like true crime and like conspiracy stuff, which is my bag because I listen to a lot of that stuff. But sometimes it is something that did happen in their trauma. Either they got molested, or it could be kind of like a Ted Bundy thing where it's like they get injured, some sort of brain injury, and then it switches off the brain, and it's just kind of like different. They
Right.
turn into a completely different person, unrecognizable. But it could be a chain. Like you could have been like a whole pedophile yourself, but you didn't. You kind of snapped out of it. You know, that's why there's therapy. That's why there's like all this other stuff. But when it comes to like true crime like that, shit.
You're like, I got you.
I got you.
A lot
And
of
conspiracies too.
a lot of these people, they're also like they're raised to be that way as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Some
right.
of them
Yeah. Like
Fucking weirdos.
Yeah. Like,
It's just weird. It's just weird.
yeah.
It's
Okay,
the
yeah, I don't
thing,
want to
though.
get like too much into that, but I mean,
You said they're raised like that?
yeah, they get
Yeah.
raised into it.
they get raced into it.
but I've seen there's this guy, I forgot his name because it was like floating on TikTok. He was this billionaire dad, like his father was a billionaire, and he was pretty much raped by his own dad. But a billionaire, like you wouldn't think anything of it, so he would just let it go by. His mom would have no say so, and he'd be crying like,
But
why
at the end of the
me?
day, we can't
know?
figure out why they doing this,
Yeah.
and it's just
Yeah.
crazy. I think in the end of the day, it matters in that individual to break this, not a curse, but
Right.
break that habit or break that, and it's just in you to make that change.
Right. And I think he
That's
won
the
that
only
case
way.
after his father, like, rotted in like fucking prison after that when he got
He
caught.
probably got beat because
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 'Cause
pedophiles
I keep
in
hearing about
prison
that
There's rules
too.
for that
is
shit.
like you're rock bottom in prison.
Good.
They're gonna bully the fuck out of you.
Good.
That's crazy.
They need a.
But see, like I like when you're on, you said it happened to you, and you didn't repeat the cycle, because usually that is a stereotype that people, all these people that are being molested when they're younger, that's how they become, they become a predator when they get older. But you just proved to us
mind
that
over matter. Like you have to like break that. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people get just so like
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
The way your childhood was and the way your life, the little glimpses you've given us, why aren't you like a fucked up person? Like I'm not saying that in a bad way. Like how come like it? Because usually people that have a childhood like that, like they hate the world. They're like fuck everybody. You can tell in their actions. It's just like they have evil intent in them, and you don't have none of that shit on you.
That's a good question. I think. Wow. I mean, I'm off guard right now.
guard.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna say I'm a person pleaser, and I want to please everybody. And it's like
That's
I
also
win.
not good though.
No. Wait. Hold on. So obviously, the older I'm getting, I'm learning. I realize that I just have to love myself regardless what I've been in my life. Like
Right.
I've been in horrible situations,
Right.
bad, and I've learned. I study it. I move forward, and the knowledge that I went through, I can give it to someone else,
Right.
and I can just help someone else by my experience.
I feel like you could actually help a lot.
And I think I have in
I
a
think you
weird
need to
way.
write a book, Fabian.
Girl, syphilis, here
that
we
would
come.
be like,
You just need to find someone to write it for you, and you just like tell them, and they just
Yes.
they're
No,
editing it for you.
yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like I've never thought about like, oh, this happened to me. I hate the fucking world. No, no,
Exactly.
never. I just like
Bro, some people lose like a parent, and it's like fuck the world, and their whole life is changed. They're becoming such a dark person, and it's not just one thing that happened to you. Like now, like I said, we getting those glimpses. A bunch of shit has happened in your past,
Yeah.
and you still don't let that affect your character, your present day character. That says a lot about you, bro.
yeah.
things. I never realized that before.
Because some people be something's even smaller than what you've gone through, and they it's fucked the whole world.
Yeah.
If they're mad every day, all day. They become a dark person. Yeah, it eats them alive.
never thought about. Wow.
You have
Yeah.
a very strong mentality.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because not a lot of people have a weak mentality.
Yeah. You're strong. Really
Yeah.
strong.
That's why a lot of them.
You have a strong will.
Yeah.
I've never noticed. I mean,
I feel it.
it's funny because every time I talk about stuff like this, he understands me more than anyone.
Well, 'cause this
No, I know, but it's just crazy because he understands me, and it's like, oh, okay, like, wow, when
He
you
also,
tell me
has
this,
he also has a strong mentality too.
yeah. Because what this fool's been through, bro, it would have been fuck the world too.
Yeah.
and I agree, but I've never thought about that. I just thought about like, move forward, Fabian, and make the best of it. And
You know why?
Just be
I
happy.
think it's because it's either you chose to be obedient towards people's feelings, or you chose to be protective towards yourself.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know
And
what
it's like
I'm
the thing we said last week about your choice it heals all wounds. It's not the time. Like you guys made the choice to not be fucked up people. You guys made the choice to be like, you know what? I can't just have this negative mindset. Like you have to move past it. But it's not easy. It's easier said than done.
Right.
So the fact that you guys are able to, be the people that you are now, like Renee. Renee, when he told me his story, I was like, bro, I was surprised. Remember, I was like, I would have never thought you came from that background, like ever. Like that shit really threw me off because he's a sweet person. Like he's very calm. He's very caring. He's always here for me whenever I need him. So it's like you don't find people like that that have had that childhood.
Yeah.
So the same way with you is like you're pretty. Like you said, she's like Marissa said, you shine bright, and you usually people that go through the shit that you've been through don't shine at all, bro. They're it's a dark hole.
I've never.
So that's just deep.
Never thought about
Like,
that.
dude, I have so much videos of Fabian, and I'm just like, fuck. Like, I go back, and I'm just like, whenever I'm like having like that moment, I'm just like,
Oh.
like he is such a good. Like his energy is just so good. Like, and
Even
We
at
all
work,
need a Fabian in our lives.
we do.
even
I
at
just
work,
want a
bro.
little-
Yeah,
little
that's why
Fabian in my
every time
pocket.
I would walk past you, like I knew the joke was gonna be funny.
Yeah,
some shit you were gonna say
already
was gonna be
knew
funny.
It was gonna be just
Always gonna be
Fabian,
jokes. Like, yeah.
That's so nice of you guys.
Nah, I'm just,
And as a cool little transition, as a man, do you feel like you have to suppress your feelings?
there you
Hey.
Fuck that shit, Renee. Outline, hell yeah. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Yeah,
do you
I
think
feel
it's just
that.
because the world we live in where we don't want to see men weak and the world doesn't care about men being weak and going through it?
I just think no. I just think we just me myself. Like I just have to wake up every day and just be happy. And even though that there's days it's horrible, there's days it's bad, but I know it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm.
You just move forward. It's gonna be all right.
Like when you were saying there, like for a week, right, that you had COVID, you know, you just thought like, you know, you cherished your life, like
yeah.
after, you know, you realize like after this, I could go get coffee, I could drive and go to this,
And
I
you know
could
what?
do that.
You know what?
Like,
I think it's also is that there's people. This is my mentality. I
Yeah.
think. There's people right now. They're in the hospitals. They're literally in their deathbed.
right.
If they're not going to make it, and they just wish they were out there, you know, at
Yeah.
the park getting air and this and that. So every time I get sick, I mean, I already know that, but just have to myself in my head is like snap out of it, Fabian.
Yeah.
But when I do get sick, it's like, wow, I just thank God I got sick.
Yeah. Because there's someone that, you know, it could be other serious
And I'm probably not explaining
illnesses.
myself right because it's something in me that just move forward,
Yep.
Fabian. Have a great time.
I think it's like that because I feel like if you were to express that with somebody else, they'd be like, "Oh, you're okay," because look at you. You know, like you look like
Yeah.
look like a healthy man to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're happy too half the time when we see you. So it's like, it's kind of like a little.
I mean,
it's
there's
like a
days in my
surface where you
room in my bed and I'm thinking like, oh, fuck, like, but you move forward. You have to
Yeah.
keep moving forward.
But it's so easy for women to, women to express their feelings. And like for men, I think we suppress them all the time because we don't like looking weak either.
I think it's the way that people, you know, grow up with their families and everything. And my mentality, I think that when someone has everything, like, they bitch about it and they get it. You know?
And I feel like that itself is a generational curse
Yeah.
because let's say a man's raising a son and they're gonna look at the man and like, oh, that's how he's raising them. They're gonna expect the son to do the exact same thing,
Correct.
and in that household is expected the same thing.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I feel like whenever it's given, some kids don't.
So,
They do the opposite.
so like
they're-
when I am out about
you know,
walking, like I see these families, like, I mean, and this is my mentality of thinking, like you're bringing your child up by, the kid is only 5 and he has Jordans, for crying out loud. Like you're bringing this child to like, you're giving him like Nike, whatever, Gucci, you know, all these expensive stuff. But when they grow, they're going to have to like, oh, I have to buy expensive. No, you don't. You have to realize that life is too short. Whatever you have, make it look beautiful and be beautiful and feel beautiful. So it just depends.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
just
yeah, I
sucks
agree.
because there's people that have very weak mentality, and
Too.
we know one. Because it's,
Chris? No, I'm
no,
kidding.
no, 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 no.
I know who they're talking about.
But it's just like one little inconvenience. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like hate everybody.
I wish they have
You
this.
know,
I wish they have this convo with a friend too. And I told he was telling me he was going through some stuff, and I told him, I was like, bro, we're always gonna go through things. Like life is always gonna throw things at you, and just because it throws something at you, you can't give up. You can't just stop moving. You can't stop.
But everyone's different though.
I get that, but sometimes you need to hear it.
Like,
Because
my friend I told you.
bro. 'Cause like I said, like today it can be this instance. Next week it be another. It can keep getting worse and worse and worse, bro. It can keep getting worse. But like you have to, like you said, not everyone has a strong will and mentality like us. I think we all do in here.
We do.
And when you don't, like, you have to just tell people that sometimes. Because sometimes, bro, just hearing it, like when your sister told you, just hearing it, it clicks. You know, so sometimes you need to hear it, but life's always gonna throw shit at you, bro. Always, and you can't just give up because it's throwing this shit at you. And yes, it may throw you worse things than it throws others.
But I feel like it makes you stronger.
Exactly.
But
It
some
builds-
people don't have that. And
Yeah.
They don't.
Some people need that extra slap in the face.
Some people, what they want is you to hold them by the hand the whole way.
Yeah, but we can't.
You
do
can,
that.
you can't, and that's the reality. You cannot. At the end of the day, if you don't want to make the choice to change your life, I can
on
only
you.
give you so much.
Yeah.
You know, because then now you're draining me, like you, like the person at work. He's always going to you, and you feel for him now, because now it's affecting your mood a little bit, because you're like, how is this fool? How's he gonna? What is he gonna do later? What's he gonna do later? And that's not good for your mentality either.
That is
you know, so
true.
they're putting you in a situation where it's like you're always constantly worrying too, and that's not. I say it's not right.
No, it's not right. But at the same time, it's like you can't just, a lot of people already pushed him over. Like, oh, like you're
like
stupid.
we don't want to hear this.
We don't want to hear this.
Yeah.
But I'm not any other person. I'm that person's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you all I can to give you.
Yeah.
But it's up to you to take it. And if you don't take it, I can say I did the best I could as a human being to give you every knowledge and word of advice I can give you. And if anything happens, it's like I tried, but you can't change no one's mind.
Just te bendiga.
Yeah, honestly. Like I just told you, some people need to hear it, and you're that person that tells it, and they're hearing it from. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna hold their hand all the way, bro.
But you know what the saddest thing is when you do talk to people and tell them that, it's like they throw everything at you. Like they just make you like, not make you, but they just say like, no one cares, this and that. But you don't realize I care. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm listening to you. Just because the other person fucked you over doesn't mean I'm gonna fuck you over.
Hold on. Because I can make the argument that most people, bro, they just want the cheeseman. So most people are just gonna hear them out and let them complain because they want to know all the dark shit that's going on in your life. But deep down, like, you're a good person, so I know your intentions are to like give them words of advice and help them. But most people, bro, what are they gonna really do?
And I met people like that. They want to hear all the gossip, just like, oh, like I'm gonna tell this to my friend because that was gonna like, he's an idiot.
Since my dad's funeral, bro, everyone at the funeral that told me shit, I haven't heard from them since then.
And it's funny you bring that up because I was on Instagram saying that my friends will come to my funeral, give me flowers and everything just because I died. But how about now when I was alive?
Yeah.
Where were you?
Yeah.
Man, we need to give flowers to men.
I know. I didn't
Because
think that was a
their first
thing.
flowers are always in their funerals.
I thought it was more like a blowjob, but it's more flowers.
I'll take it. I'll take flowers out of blowjob.
Like my mother-in-law told me this. It's like, like give me flowers when I'm alive so I can enjoy them.
Yeah.
Don't give me flowers when I'm dead because I'm like, I mean, it's gonna look beautiful, but I'm like, I need the flowers now so I can enjoy them.
Yeah.
So since we're on funerals, you have this thing up there that you want to talk about planning your own funeral.
Got excited. Yes.
Why did that cross your mind? Like, why did that come to your mind? Like, why did you want to? You already have your funeral planned?
No. In my mind, I was driving the other day, and I'm like, I should start planning my funeral. I'm not saying I'm gonna die anytime soon.
That's smart though.
It's smart because I don't want to
be like on a GoFundMe.
they
like,
have
nothing's wrong with that.
like payment plans that you can do now, and you just it's like a car payment. You pay it, and when it's done, it's there until something happens to you.
Yeah,
and I want to plan my funeral my way. Like
As
I
you
want
should.
to like
I think most people should, but people don't like thinking about death. So that's
But
cool.
that's the
that you-
problem.
Death
though.
is
That's
like a
the
really
problem.
sensitive subject.
Like my funeral, when I'm gonna eventually do it. I want everything to be white. White.
Ooh, okay.
Like everything has to be white.
Okay, Tupac.
Like I will literally have like instructions saying
Thug Mansion.
anyone who wears off colors, y'all fucking out. I want flowers. I want all white flowers. Everything has to be white flowers because I think it's gonna be beautiful. Knowing the fact if anything happens, if I have cancer or
Just anything. I mean, life is just crazy
Life is
roller
short.
coaster. It really is. You
But
just don't know.
I think I'm gonna start doing that, planning my own funeral. Because
Man, bro, how would you plan your own funeral, Marissa?
I want to be
Blood's all over.
cremated.
That's me for
Blunts
sure.
everywhere. Hell no. I told you that was like my first and last.
Yeah.
I will not do it again until I'm like literally with the
60.
the Depend diapers and
Oh my
making sure I got my wipes and everything prepared myself next time.
Yeah.
But I want to be cremated, or I was even looking at those tree pods.
Tree
where
pods.
so you pretty much
Only pods I know is podcasts.
No, it was like on one of like ads I seen. You pretty much like put your body like in a seed, right? Or
Yeah,
like,
I've seen those.
and I'm like, hey, I wouldn't mind freaking becoming a tree. I mean, fucking
That's
a palm
hard.
tree.
That's
I mean,
hard.
I could pick my own tree, right?
but
Yeah, fuck
I'm gonna
it.
stop.
You're planning it.
I'm stopping because that's cremation or planting a tree. you're gonna have your loved ones like, fuck, the tree died. Fuck that.
Nah, I'm gonna be
What if
willing.
they chop you down and make you paper?
No.
Well, she's gonna go back to nature. That's what it is.
No, right. But for her, she sees that. But other people, like your family, they'll be devastated.
And when then someone gets an axe, I'll be like, hey, at least I'm gonna like it because I'm like somewhat getting like
I'm getting fucked.
I'm getting fingered by an axe, like, you know. So, anyway,
Slice it up
I
to some
think
nice
I will
little
either
paper.
I'll either be cremated or
But
Some thick
cremation,
cremated.
if you think about it, like, you know, life goes on.
Yeah.
Your cremation will be still sitting here.
No, I want to be thrown. Well, I'm not sure because I really like Babin.
Truth or shot?
Truth or shot?
Yeah.
Truth. A shot.
Is it true?
Let me do a shot.
All right, fuck.
Let me do a shot.
I had a good one.
But that's the thing though, like cremation, because I had a passing recently and they got cremated, but he wanted to be cremated and stay with his family that's in Utah because it's in the Bible of being like one should be, you know, head to
Buried.
toe, still cremated instead of being in nature where like nature's gonna eat you, literally decomposed.
Yeah.
It's not really good for nature either because you still have all those toxins inside of you and it's all going to go into earth.
Soil. Like,
Oh damn.
And that's why cremation is, sure, it's cheaper, but
Yeah.
it's
a lot
better
cheaper.
because if
Yeah.
you're connected with your family, they're going to take you everywhere.
Yeah, but that's the problem after that when that family, like, what's going to happen to you? You're going to end up a Goodwill?
Or like, honestly, you can even go in the
There
ocean.
was I saw a TikTok on
I like
that,
the ocean
but
idea.
it was a dog that got cremated and they bought the cremation at Goodwill, which is weird. It's weird.
If I had to plan my funeral, I definitely want strippers there.
Miami strippers?
Definitely some mommies there.
But will you have open casket or closed casket?
Closed.
yeah, because I feel like
Don't
when
touch
it's
me.
open,
I don't want y'all energy and fingerprints on me.
I feel like it's when it's open, it's not that person that you once knew. Like,
Yeah, actually,
it's not like it's.
It's very peaceful because
I
I've seen an open casket, like full on.
yeah.
We both did.
so you
So-
prefer open casket?
Depends because that person that passed away had grandkids. So they made him look super peaceful.
Okay.
The kids were not afraid to go up to him.
Okay.
They hugged him.
Yeah.
They made it seem like, oh, he's sleeping. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like in a more peaceful aspect. You know what I mean? But that's because he had a family, he had grandkids, and this is what he wanted.
Right.
Okay.
But it's up to you because it's like you have kids.
Right.
I wonder how you would want to be because then you're gonna have grandkids.
I can
And it
answer.
depends on how close you are
Well,
with
can I
your
answer
family.
Hold on, but you did had a funeral recently. Was it
Right.
open or closed
My
casket?
grandpa, his casket was open.
So how did your kids feel?
They well, my oldest Mia, she knew what my grandpa, how he looked before. You know, we're all sad and he was at peace. He looked like he was peaceful.
Exactly, that's the point.
Yeah, he did. I think it was just more me and my mindset. I was like,
Well,
it wasn't.
Can
You
I-
know, it wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? But I think for them, they know where he's at. You know, and like I mean,
It's more for the kids, if anything.
Yeah.
Well,
because-
I want to speak because we got to decide what we want to do with my dad, right? And we chose as his kids closed casket. I didn't want nobody looking at my dad. Like, I want them to remember him how they last remembered him and whatever memory they have of him. Because
Yeah.
even when you look at that body, it don't look like them. It looks like something so empty.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they look peaceful, but it looks so makeup. It looks like
Lifeless.
it looks lifeless, bro. Lifeless. And I didn't want nobody touching my dad before he got buried. I don't want nobody hugging him. None of that. And people were mad about it. Some people wanted, my grandma wanted it to be open casket. But the thing is that all the people that are close to us, like our families, we took them. Before the funeral, we went to the funeral home and we got to see him, you know, with the open
private.
casket. Yeah, just us
Yeah.
privately. We didn't have it for everyone that pulled up because we didn't want that
That's what
energy.
we'd had.
Yeah,
That's
I don't want
crazy.
them to
We
give him his energy. Nah, like let my dad just go. Like whatever memory you have of him in your head, that's how you should remember him because that person right there, it looks like a makeup. Like they fixed it up. And I just, it didn't hit the same. I would look at him, bro, and I would just start crying because it's like, it's not you though. Like, there's no life in there.
That's what got me mad too.
Did you know Jared, when we went to Chafee and Jacobo's class?
Jared.
Because he had a private open casket as well, but it was supposed to stay closed when the actual event happened. But when the actual event happened, it was open and all the kids were crying and they were just having like a breakdown because they didn't expect, to see his grandfather laid on the bed like that, not moving.
I mean, I see both sides, right? But my mom, we all talked about it. It was me, my 3 other siblings, and my mom's decision, and we all were just like, we don't want to have it open because we just no, we don't want people touching him.
I have planned a lot of funerals, and like obviously even like friends, and obviously when I get into planning, like I separate myself from like the relationship from that person to like a party planning. So the last funeral I did, it was a friend. And, the sister told me to help and everything. And she wanted it closed. Now, I knew him for a while. Mm-hmm. And it was before he passed away, I did talk to him and everything. So it was just crazy. Like, I knew he was going to die. Like, I was okay with it because I told them, like, hey, we're going to see each other when he passed away, so they'll come and pull my legs, So the sister literally is like, I helped to plan the funeral and everything. And she's like, I want a closed casket. I don't want nothing. Yeah. Before we started the whole ceremony, like, I went in there and like, do you want to see him? He's like, yeah, I want to see him. All right, I'm going to open the casket. But I also have to separate myself as a planner, as, personal. So I went in there, we opened the casket and she went by herself. Halfway, she just broke down, like fucking lost everything. It's like, deep, bro. It was just like, it hurt. She was like crying loud, and I was there to support her as a friend. And after that, like when she was like, "Are you done? Like, you okay?" He's like, "Yeah." Do you want to close it or open? It's like, just leave it open. Just leave it open because I just want to see him before he gets cremated. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people have different views on that, and it's just weird because it just depends. Honestly,
it really does depend on their will.
Yeah, it's crazy because somehow there was a lot of money involved, and I don't know what happened to that. He said he did it. He didn't want open. He wanted closed casket.
Well, see, there's a thing because for us, my sister-in-law went full on exactly the way her dad wanted the funeral. He wanted it kind of like open where the kids could still see him. This outfit, this and that, exactly to the T. She made sure because she took care of him her whole life. It's to the T, exactly like that. But I know sometimes certain emotions control the person and they don't really do exactly what the will says. But the will sometimes is a big issue.
But I think that's why it's great that you had that topic about planning your funeral. Because look, like he had it planned, and they honored it, right? Yeah. The only thing my dad ever told my mom was that he wanted to be buried in California. So my mom honored that shit. The body had to be transferred from South Carolina all the way over here just to get buried.
Where is he buried at?
Up here in Cyprus.
Do you go over there and visit him a lot?
Yeah, I go. Do
you feel weird going up there? Huh? Do you feel weird going up there?
You know what's weird? That I don't like. I know my dad's with me at all times, right? I know I can speak to him when I'm just here at the house. I can just talk to him, but I don't know why. I just feel like going to the cemetery is like I know his presence is more there because that's where his body's at. I think thinking spiritually, I think that's where his soul ends up going every night when he goes to sleep, type shit. If that's a thing, whatever.
No, I see what you're coming from.
But yeah, I can only talk to him when I go to the funeral. I talk out loud to him. I update him on all our lives. I tell him about my sister, everybody. Like I just give him all the updates about everything. And I'm chilling there for like, and I'd be surprised, bro, because I'll be there for like almost 2 hours sometimes, right? And I just see people that really come through, drop some flowers off, take an Instagram pic, and they leave.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, like.
It's all about.
I take an umbrella and a beer and I just sit there.
I eat lunch sometimes. I take food. Yeah. Dude, I'm there.
Let me tell you a story. So it was like the second day after my grandpa got buried. I visit him all the time because he's like literally like 5 minutes away from me now. So I get to see him all the time whenever I go. And I'm bawling my ass off. And lately it's been hummingbirds.
That's a step.
That's like and they're all around the tree that he's buried by. So I'm like, okay, like I'm talking to my grandpa, and there was a funeral, like, you know, going on, and everyone's like walking. And so I'm like on the grass and, you know, bawling. And so there was like this group coming by, and this lady literally eats shit in front of me. And I'm like, I wanted to laugh. I'm just like, because me personally,
ate shit.
ate shit.
I said shit.
Oh, like, she shit
Wait,
herself.
what?
like,
On the
she
graves?
literally, like,
Well, I heard piss on the grave, but shit on the grave is crazy.
no, like she fell. Like she like literally ate shit. Like while she was walking, like she must have like, you know, stepped on it like a little like squirrel hole, or, you know. And so I'm just like, fuck, like, do you need help? I'm crying, bawling my ass off. I'm just like, you know, weeping and shit. And I'm just like, fuck. That was like telling my grandpa was like, okay, stop crying. Like that was my way. And that's what like clicked right away. Like he told me like, I'm good. Like stop crying, and like just keep going. Like I'm always gonna be with you.
Yeah. That's what
You
I
know?
was taught. I never once thought about talking to
Like-
the people that I lost, or even like, I never thought about that, because I always kind of just moved on. I knew that the
You don't
presence
like
was
feel
there,
any
but I
like
never.
signs. You don't get any like
I
signs.
see, I see.
I
all
probably
the time.
did. I probably
I
do,
always
but I
get
never.
signs.
I never.
Like always.
I never
In a
call it
dream.
out.
I used to be scared.
Dreams, yeah.
I
You're
used
right,
to be
bitch.
scared of funerals.
See?
Yeah.
Okay, so I
I mean,
had two
and
already.
cemeteries. I used to be terrified. After my brother passed away, let me tell you, like, I like to go up there. I don't go that often. I used to go.
Yeah.
Like, I used to decorate for every holiday for the like first after he passed away. Like, past 3 years, I will go for Christmas, Easter, all these events. I would go all crazy. But it kind of faded away because it's like I moved out further, and it's like. But when I go over there, like I take an umbrella, I sit and I clean his grave with like fucking polish and everything, cut the and I talk to him, and there's days that when I have had problems, like anything, I go up and I fucking cry.
Yeah.
I fucking let it all out, and it's like that is the most peaceful place
Yes.
to go.
It really is.
It is. It
It
is.
is.
As much as like, he's dead. He's literally like 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he got buried, I touched his coffin. I was like, bitch, you're only up to here. That's it. Like, I can touch you. If I put a stick in there, I'll be like, bitch, wake up. But it's one of the most,
Calling a dead person bitch crazy.
well, I mean, because I used to call him a bitch. So
I
it's
know,
like,
it's fine, it's fine,
That's
it's
like
fine.
your thing. Yeah.
But when I go up there, it's one of the most peaceful, like meditation, like therapy as an individual to like cry, be happy. And when you get in your car and you drive down, because he lives up, like he's in the hill, it's like, it was fucking worth it.
And I actually seen like, I think you posted like a while back of like that sunset.
Oh, that's
when
the
you're-
best.
Yeah. You had the whole hill, the sun, and I'm just like, it can't get better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like
when we were planning for his funeral for my brother, I mean, my parents live like literally 5 minutes from the cemetery, and we were planning the funeral for my brother. And my dad's like, quiero que sea está acostado con otro puto chino, basically saying I don't want him to be buried next to a fucking chino or Chinese or whatever, because there's a lot of
yeah, well, it's-
Japanese,
yeah.
So when he found that spot, I was like, I want it right here because I can see him from the house. You literally can like go outside the front door of my parents' house and see where he's at.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a comfort.
Question. Because we all kind of dealt with death. So 2 questions. 1, have you guys ever had a dream where like, or just out of nowhere thought about this one person and out of nowhere they passed away? Because that's what my mom had before my sister-in-law's father passed away.
Wow.
She had a dream about her coming into the house, saying that she was crying. She didn't know why, but my mom had already had a gut feeling that he was going to pass. And next thing you know, the one time we did that podcast, that night he passed.
Wow.
Wow.
And
Your mom's a Cancer?
she
Pisces?
Her birthday's in May.
11th?
She's a Gemini.
You born on the
I
11th?
think so.
She's a Gemini.
Honestly, it's like Mother's Day.
I think that
So
is a
I'm a
Gemini.
10th or 11th?
And then following that, I had a dream about my dad talking to me because he can't speak due to the stroke. I had that dream, him telling me, saying like, I know he passed away and I know why you guys are not telling me, but just so you're aware, I know what's going on. Because my dad does not know. they were close. Wow. We don't know because he has also high blood pressure. We don't know how he's gonna react. So that's kept a secret. But all my brothers, I even told my brother about it. They were like, he knows. He's aware.
Yeah.
And he told me within the dream, saying like, kind of like crying and being like, I know he passed away because he visited me in my dream.
That's deep.
Kind of like saying goodbye because they never, after he had a stroke and then he was having his health issues, they didn't really were to like see each other, but they were very close. So it was like him telling me that like, oh, I had a dream that he went to visit me and saying bye to me, but I'm letting you know in my dream that he visited me, he said bye to me. I know why you guys are not telling me.
Wow.
So that's like
crazy.
I mean, I do think that that's another reality. That's another timeline.
I feel like
dreams
that's
are another timeline.
Yeah.
So
I never had that. No,
like
I never.
Those kind of dreams where like you communicate with someone that's either can't communicate or past.
Never had that. No.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. Have you?
But no,
Yeah, I did.
No, never had that. Yet.
That's
crazy.
This episode's been really deep today, guys.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Wow.
I like it.
Blunt
I like it.
Well, we almost gotta get out of here because Marissa got to leave.
Yes.
What can we get into? I want to get into how to fix your mindset in 60 seconds. You think that's possible?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is.
What are some examples that you guys do to change your mindset within 60 seconds?
You go, Fabian.
I think there's days that I was like, oh my God, I'm fucking like, I can't do this somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You're like at your breaking point.
I'm like, fucking shit. But at that moment when I start thinking like that, I do this. You know what? I can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move
you just
forward.
hold your dick and you're just
Pretty much. My left nut and like, let's go.
Yeah.
There's no fucking excuse. Like every day there's challenges in your life and you just literally have to like stop and breathe and think and say, you know what? I fucking got this. And I'm gonna move forward.
Yeah.
Regardless what the fuck I'm going through.
Yeah.
Because there's days like, fuck, like, I mean, like I'm okay like paying my bills, but like the bill is gonna get paid.
Yeah,
Eventually
regardless,
somehow, like
it'll get
regardless,
paid.
it's gonna be okay. You just keep going forward. A lot of people don't have that, but you just have to break that cycle and like, let's go. You can do this.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yes.
Before for me, it would be like, I'm feeling away, I'm mad, or just really just angry. And the only way I can change it in 60 seconds is taking a rip out of my bong.
Oh my God.
How do you feel when you like take? Because
I get
from a
mad.
blunt, I felt like a badass, but
That's a
I can
Chris
imagine
bomb
a
right there.
bong. Like, can you imagine? It's like
No, Marissa.
because it bubbles up, right?
You're gonna be all sloppy. Because bong rips are heavier than blunt hits. Way heavier. But that's what I would do usually just to get enough. I'm mad, especially when I like something just triggers me at work or something like that, or just even just driving, having road rage. As soon as I get home and smoke, it's like, why was I tripping, bro?
And you tell me here, I was just messing around last night or yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm just like, I'm what is it, like road raging old lady? And he's like, why would you do that, Marissa? Why would you
Well, you're a
like?
girl. You should drive calmly.
You should. Yeah.
I'm only like 5 minutes away from the house.
You're like a big old fucking
But then I
tank.
want to be like, oh my God, Marissa's late again. I'm back again. I'm
Well, yeah,
late.
that's time management. That's not driving fast. But no, I think it is possible to change your mindset in 60 seconds, but it's also easier said than done. Some people might want to listen to music and that just changes your whole mood. Some people just want to pour into like their favorite hobby and that changes your whole mood. Some people might build Legos. That changes your whole mood. Like
Fuck Legos. I cannot.
What the fuck?
No, I cannot.
Love like
Girl.
No, once I
What?
step on that shit, it's a wrap. I'm pissed as fuck and start throwing that shit everywhere. My
I
kids have
disagree.
those.
I
My
used to
kids
be
have,
like
my daughter
Marissa.
has those, and I'm just like, that's wrap, throw in
I
the trash.
used to
Marissa,
be
you
like
gotta change your
Marissa,
mindset in 60
but
seconds.
when I found out whoa, that was weird.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey,
I don't know
beep,
what
beep.
that happened.
Let that out. Flick it out.
Yeah, let's
I'll
beep
beep
that
it.
out, please.
I'll bleep it.
So my fiance is into Legos. Fucking, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. And
Really?
I found a whole different world.
Yeah.
There's fucking orchids. There's
Yeah.
fucking palm trees. There's
Yeah.
fucking dude. It's a whole
Yeah.
different fucking
Yeah.
world.
I got him into it because I
It's
kept
crazy.
telling
and they're
him
expensive
about
as
it.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
expensive.
at I think they're $30 right now.
No,
No, it's
$50.
Oh,
$50. They're expensive.
50? Ooh.
$50. Yeah, it's
No, I think
crazy.
for a
And I
whole
did
Lego
the Christmas one that I think it was a reef. It was fun doing it. It was
It's
really
so
good
fun.
therapy.
It's really good. It's really
it is.
relaxing.
It was a little hard, especially
Yeah.
when you were a little fucked up and like, oh fuck.
Well, right now my daughter's into coloring, so I'm like, I'll do the crayons and markers, and I'll do that instead of Legos because, oh my god, I'm stepping on those shits, and those are freaking horrible.
For adult Legos, they're a lot
It's
more
pretty cool.
better.
It's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, because we
It's fun.
did a Mandalorian.
You just gotta
And it
like
took 6
make
hours.
sure you don't get addicted to it because they are expensive.
They're
as fuck.
expensive.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Wow, expensive.
But I'm not. What would you do to change your mindset in 60 seconds?
Honestly, because I'm an overthinker.
Fuck.
I think about everything, every second besides
Sexual
fuck.
shit.
Yeah.
I do. But at the end of the day, like I'm like my mind's spinning even when I'm asleep, and I feel like that's why I have like what is it?
ODD? I mean, ADD?
No, when you what is it when you get the when you sleep paralysis? Is sleep
Sleep
paralysis?
paralysis? Is it sleep
When-
paralysis?
yeah,
That you
when
kind of
you-
like you can't move.
You can't move. Yes, and so yeah, I feel like that's why like I'm
No,
constantly.
bitch, you're possessed right there at that point. Fucking demonic
Hey,
right
bitch,
there.
I might be. Just kidding. but yeah, I feel like whenever I do work out,
That's once in a few months.
it's in a very while. But
Well,
it's
first
only,
of all,
it's only
talk
for the
about-
gram if I do.
Working out, you look immaculate and beautiful today. I saw you when you get off the car. I was like, wow, you look good, girl.
Did you see my little fupa and my?
No, I didn't.
Marissa. Soy lociones, güey.
But
Talk about-
anyways,
go
like
ahead.
okay, so like when I do work out in the garage, because right now like I have a membership, but I don't have the time to go. So I
Gap.
put the music on. I have a variety of music, and I literally just like start jump roping. I do jump rope, try to do some little squats, but then I like stop because I get a cramp here and there, and then
You're some bananas, me, huh?
I know I'm like
You need some
You gotta lay off this and get the
some
bananas.
potassium,
Some potassium.
potassium,
Some comasium.
potassium. But after that, like whatever I'm thinking, I really do like just snap out of it. Like it's just not even there after that. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I'm refreshed. And then I look at the mirror, I'm like, oh, I'm 10 pounds lighter, but really not.
It's that crazy how that little chemical in your brain hits. It's like snap out of it. Let's go. We got this.
Yeah, it's just like that switch, and I like it. I do like that feeling though.
A lot of people have it, but they just haven't like try it out. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, I'm just gonna give up. Like, fuck
Yeah.
it. No, bitch.
And you know
But
what?
I do. I'm that person though too, because I give up, and then I'm like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Then next day, and then just like another month later. But then I look in the mirror and I'm crying, and then it's like it's me. Like so, I have to.
It's
just
no one
get
else but
up.
yourself.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I can't blame nobody. I can't get mad on nobody when I can't fit in my fucking jeans, and it's like it's me. So
It's that words that I'm looking at. Oh shit, I lost it.
Well, at the end of the day, it's all perspective too, right? So if you just change your perspective, then that's the key to happiness sometimes.
You're the what was it? I wrote it down. Oh shit, I lost it. It's you're your own solution to your own problems.
that's
There
correct.
it is.
That is correct.
That's fact.
And
That's
I can't be
the only
mad
reason you
because
can
then I
fix it.
want to blame everybody. I want to be so mad. Like, why? And it's like, no, it's me, bitch. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
the only
always
one
you.
that can control that.
Fix that problem.
Yeah,
One of the few things you can't control in this life is yourself.
exactly.
Correct.
There's a lot of shit out of your control, but yourself and your emotions, how you react to shit, how you look at shit,
Is
how you
yourself.
think, that's on you.
Yes.
And you can't blame nobody else. And yes, people around you might make it harder,
But
but
that's an excuse.
then it goes to discipline.
You're the one who has to make that
Control,
Discipline is a motherfucker,
Yes.
yo. I think discipline is like
control that dick, control that pussy.
All right, let's get into the last topic. I want to ask you guys this question. What do you do when you know someone is lying to you, but you can't say nothing because of how you found out?
I think we had this topic last time.
Did we?
But
Yeah.
we didn't post it.
Depends on how you
guys-
go about it.
Well, no, you guys
Chris,
go
you start first.
You guys.
I would just confront him. I'm just that person. I'm just gonna be like, yo, I
Mine
heard,
was
I
the
heard you
opposite,
said this.
though. Mine was the opposite.
But honestly, I'm lying because it does depend. Like if it's someone that like say Marissa confides in me, right? And she trusts me and she knows I won't tell anybody anything. And she tells me something like, a secret. And then I know that it's about you and you lied about some shit, I can't really say it because if I tell you how I do, I'm gonna fuck up my friendship with her.
Right.
You know, and if I like Marissa more than you, then yeah, I would keep it from you. But if I didn't like Marissa more, then I'd be like, you know what, Marissa said this about you. I found out.
That's what I do.
I'm that one that like observes everyone or that topic or that person.
Same.
And I want to get the reaction. And so I read them first.
Okay, that's smart. Yeah, I like that.
And then I confront them because I want them, if it is them,
You have a backup plan.
I have a backup plan.
But
and I show how their true actions are in front of that person that is actually saying it or is saying it.
but
you know
how-
what I'm saying?
but
Like,
how
how
do you-
does it like a reverse? How do you say that?
Reverse psychology.
Yes, I do that reverse psychology on them. So it's like they're telling me, but really they're telling themselves out to that person after I find out.
I mean, I've been in situations like, you know, like I've talked shit and after that I found out that they were friends with that person.
Yeah.
And they told that person. And I mean, it happened to me. And when I found out they knew a person's like, fuck, like I fucked up. I confront the other person. I'm like, hey, you know what? My bad. I'm sorry. Like, you know, it's up to them. Like, as long as I went and apologized to you and I fucked up, I admitted it. And
But
if
see,
you-
at least you admitted that. You
and
know?
if they don't want to be my friends, well, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
I know my conscience, like I went up to them because I
That's-
fucked up and I apologized.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. I
Yeah.
think it's just your conscience.
I think sometimes too, I just take it as a note. Like if someone tells me some shit and I can't really say much because how I found out, I just have it mentally noted. But when I'm around that person, I hear him talking, I'm like, I know you lying, but whatever. I'm
Why
not
That's
gonna,
what happened with me
always
when the whole thing between you two
lying?
guys.
Why you always
And I got mad at that person, Lily.
why?
Lily.
She told you.
No, she didn't. That's the fucking funny part.
Hey, shout out to
Wait.
Lily. That means she's really fuck with me.
No. What the fuck? No, because she literally, like, I know her so well. What she did, she's like, you should talk to them, like, talk to Chris. It's not, she never does that shit.
But Chris
When
never told me nothing either.
She did that shit to me. I was like,
Side
and I even told him, like, you're fucking lying. He's like, no, I'm not. All right, cool. So I'm gonna get to the bottom of this shit. So I reach out to Chris, and when Chris told me, I was like, and I call Lily back. I'm like, Lily, you're a fucking bitch.
Oh wait, so all
You're a
y'all little
fucking
hoes
bitch.
were texting or talking besides my
No,
back?
no. Wait. And then the day,
No.
And then the day, like, it was, you know, like between Chris and Marissa, you two.
Why? Chris, what the fuck?
We talked about this last episode.
No, I know, I understand that, but my thing is like, Lily was like, you should talk to them. Like, why should I talk to them? I have nothing to do. I'm not the issue.
No, Marissa.
But no, Marissa,
Like I said last episode.
No. But it was like the thing is, Lily, like, why didn't you tell me? Like, it gets me mad. Like, obviously, you know, you spoke to her. But the thing is that Lily followed instructions. Chris told
Which I like
Lily
that. I
not
like
to say
that, Lily.
No, I
anything.
didn't.
Yeah.
I told Lily, I know you're gonna tell Fabian, so whatever.
So my thing is like, why didn't she tell me? And I told her, and I even called her after. I'm like, you're a fucking dumb bitch for not telling me.
Oh my god, why would you say that?
I shouldn't have. You know, sometimes you know.
But wait, before
hold
you-
on, this is all new to us, bro. So I didn't say. I was, you know, I needed someone to vent to, and because Lily wasn't like, she was like part of it, but not really part of the show. So it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I just I confided in her and I told her, but that's where I fucked up too, because like you said, we should have just all right away got together and talked about it.
But I did tell you this. You should talk to Marissa how you feel. Don't fucking tell no one else is your business, because in the day it's between you and Marissa.
And then it can always get fucked up too when Lily tells you, and then it can get messy too, you know?
No, because and then in the day I came in the middle and I'm like, no, we're gonna work these things out and we're gonna be fine.
Yeah, but basically when we have that,
Don't get booty tickled,
no,
bitch.
Marissa, when we had that meeting at Panera, when we talked, that's basically everything I said on there was how I was feeling, you know?
Bitch,
So
it wasn't Panera's IHOP.
it was not IHOP, bro. I was about to say.
Hey, you had me thinking. I was like, that's why that bagel tastes a little plain.
But again, I just didn't know how to approach it. I didn't want to like hurt your feelings either because
Why? Oh my god.
because Marissa, like I know how I speak and I know what I expect from people.
I
and,
know
like,
how you spoke, but it's fine.
He can be aggressive though.
yeah, and I don't know. That's just me. I just get in my head sometimes too. And I think I've already fucked up a lot of relationships sometimes by the way I speak and say things that I had to be careful about how I said this, because at the end of the day we work together and I see you every day and I didn't want to make it awkward. I didn't want it to be
Well,
like
guess what? You made it awkward, so just let you know.
no, we both made it awkward.
Hold on. Beep, 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 beep.
Both made it awkward because we didn't talk to each other.
Yeah, he was like pulling a jacket and little sad eye. I'm like, so nice. Hi, Chris.
Okay.
Good morning.
What point is, yeah. So,
All right, Fabian. Before we get out of here, you have show and tell for us.
show and tell, guys.
So
In this envelope, I couldn't find the product I really wanted to. So
I'm excited. I don't know what's gonna happen right now.
I mean, it's just a product that I used once and a couple times, and so this product is basically when you want to have a really good cleaning. It's called.
Anal sex.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Can you hear of this? Have you heard about this?
The fuck is that? A tea?
That's a good one.
It's a fucking amazing tea. This shit will make you
Come.
take the biggest shit ever, and it will fucking.
Let me get that.
Huh?
Let me get one.
Oh, well, I was gonna share it, but I couldn't find it. I went to stores, and obviously, it's only on. I mean, you can go
Go
to.
to El Super.
I did. I went to.
Superior.
I went to Cardenas. I didn't have it. So this little
No,
thing
but I
right
can always use
here.
the better shit.
This thing right here will make you like take it before you go to bed. You wake up in the middle of the night, fucking your stomach will be like,
Yeah, see, I want that.
dude. Let me tell you, it will
Okay,
everything
so
out.
this is something J-Lo should like promote.
Probably.
Like,
You're right. But
J-Lo, this
this
can
will
we,
make
like-
you shit.
There you go, Chris.
Like, it'll
Chris,
give
can
you
you like zoom in
cramps.
on that?
We will.
It'll probably be like 2 days
J-Lo.
in cleaning.
Promote this bitch.
But let me tell you, the face that you will make every time you take a dookie, hold on, it'll be this one.
Oh my god! Why would you? Do you check off to my picture, Chris?
This is the face every time you're in the toilet taking a
Sorry,
dookie. This
no
is the
lo
face
siento.
like that shit smells.
Shut the fuck up over there.
Yeah, you can keep this. This is the smell like.
I know I'm next.
Chris, what the fuck? You were in this. You were involved into that. Oh my
So
god.
this was my
Thank
show.
you.
and tell, guys.
I didn't know.
This is the best brand made to clean your
I gotta
stomach.
laugh right now.
Right here.
Fuck both you guys.
This is the face you'll be making every time you're taking a dookie, because the bathroom will smell. Oh, by the way, and make sure when you go to the bathroom,
Oh my god.
you have this. You have this face. Make sure you go to Bath and Body Works and buy your fucking spray, bitches. Guarantee it will work.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that's my show and tell for today. Here,
a good
Marissa,
one.
you can
Let me
have
keep
this
that picture though.
No, you take a jack off to
I want to
that.
put it right here on the studio. Why not? I can put it back here somewhere. What can I put it right here?
Sorry, a little sontas, güey.
Was that good or what?
I like it.
I did it.
Oh yes.
Guys, sorry. No lo
That
siento.
smells amazing though.
Dude, oh my god.
Marissa. Soy locionas, güey.
I'm a smell
Oh wow, that smells
beautiful.
good.
It does.
Okay. All right, we gotta get
Chris?
into the last segment.
Show and tell.
I don't have anything to show and tell. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Marissa does it.
Oh, you have something to say?
Shit.
Hurry up,
Okay,
let's go.
so yeah. Okay. All right.
We'll skip a lot of the today.
I
Sorry,
got
guys.
a little chili. A little chili papino. How you say pickle in Spanish?
Pepino, way.
Pepino way.
This
It's
is on
actually
brand.
from my coworker. So her, was it her daughter-in-law is actually packaging these Riverside pickles.
There's
So-
actually a pickle there.
Yeah, it actually has like everything in it, like chamoy. You can literally dress this pickle up, dirty it up.
Tell her if she wants a spot on the coffee table to promote.
That's where I'm
But we
bringing
better-
this
but we-
baby
but we
out.
better get them for free though.
And yeah, so it
You know,
has
we should
everything.
we
You can
should
dress
raffle
this little
them.
pickle
We should
up.
raffle them too as well.
Prizes, yeah.
We can
What-
think.
Bro, just give us some time, get
Yeah.
these numbers and plays up,
Yeah.
and then we can have some leverage and be like, yo,
And she's from
who wants to be on here?
Riverside, so she's local. And
Hey!
Riverside, motherfucker.
that's right. So yeah, you want to dress your pickle?
But that picture though.
Oh man, you guys, today's been amazing.
Yes,
I hope you
been
guys enjoyed
amazing.
today's production. I enjoyed giving it to you guys. I hope, yo, we here, yo. Like this shit is amazing. I'm so happy with you guys, man. This has really become this. I can just see the future already with this show. So, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too, and having fun and being able to express yourselves in different ways. And
And honestly, like show us like in the comments like what we need to improve on
Don't
or
be
what you
afraid.
want us to talk about.
I don't
be
care,
afraid.
but
Yeah.
yeah, do that.
Yeah, I'm not for like I will not read your comments, but Chris will let us know.
Yeah, bro. Just say whatever. Just say,
And if you want to come to the show, don't be scared to ask. We'll probably
Yeah.
have you as a special guest too as well.
But what we need to improve on for sure,
Yeah.
because
Just
honestly,
callers.
this is my first time doing it, so I know I'm a little
Or you can call us.
So
Oh, yeah, we can
voicemails.
come. Yeah, that's true. That's
I'm
true.
smelling this shit. This like
It smells good.
smells like booty hole now.
Yeah. I have to take it a dookie with that tea.
J Lo, we gotta see if she'll sponsor us.
Where's that picture at? Can I get that picture again?
We gotta take a picture of that. Let's get a picture real quick.
You guys were
All right, guys. I'm going to get us out of here, all right? I appreciate everybody tapped in, listening to Siento, Lo Siento. Again, you can find us on every streaming platform. You can find us on YouTube every Tuesday, every Wednesday. Follow Siento, Lo Siento on Instagram, on TikTok. Follow Fabzilla 2021 on Instagram, TikTok. Follow babe underscore YG89 on Instagram. And that's it, right? Instagram. Shout out to Renese. Thank you so much,
Love
Renese.
you guys.
Thank you so much,
Amazing.
Mayori. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, man, every week we here, man. We back. We live. Full effects. I know, siento, man.
See you
we
until
outta
next
here.
time, guys.
Live.
Sorry, no lo siento. No lo siento. No lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. No lo siento. No lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. No lo siento. No lo siento.